you, 'cause do you still wait till sunsets, eat home alone, watching the moon rise, asking on and on? What hearts grow? How you've been doing? You sleeping alright? I worried it takes to wake you up at night. You know but you know at the same time. Hold you on, your 50 proof high. Been worried all night, wondering all night who loves you now. Wipes the problems, at least turn to autumn, when they won't stop falling from your eyes, from your sides. Who loves you? You hit me in the morning, say yesterday was boring. When the hell you call me? Must have already been sleeping. Always the excuses. My heart in blue and bruises. It's just holding its breath, hoping what it's thinking ain't what the truth is. Past 12 and you tell me you gotta go. Go work tomorrow morning, gotta get decision now. Come on, dummy.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Gunpla stream. This is gonna be the final part of this stream of Shin Munsha. I think the next time will be at the end of the year to have another one. I hardly buy Gundams to build, but I will build it if people give it to me. So let's get started, guys. Yeah, this is my morning time. Today I want to watch this.
Like making season 2.
I hate this advertisement. I don't really like this. It just kept appearing on my screen.
Selamat menyambut bulan Ramadan.
Where is this?
Oh, mudanya. Bukan baik semua dengan kakak.
I'm gonna be farming Summoner War at the side, as always.
Who's your best girl? Who's your waifu, Connor? Yeah. We're putting
No,
that on the spot. That's it.
No, because this is you can't do. That's a loaded question.
If you can't
That's
answer
like
within
saying-
5
that's-
seconds, then you
No,
don't have a
that's
waifu.
like saying what's your favorite genocide. There's no right. Someone's gonna be angry. Like,
Gotta bring up.
hi, I'm the boy of the Sea Dog variety, and today I'm with Jesus the Carpenter. Man, he's got 2 chairs and Gaunt, just Gaunt,
Yeah, we're not. Just gone.
just Gaunt.
We're-
Did you want something else?
Gone, the guy who did not build 2 chairs. I'm just tired for no reason.
We've been building up our office. You can't see it, but yeah, there'll be some live
We?
streams.
Did you build 2 chairs?
I did what every good white man. Watch the brown man. do.
Wow.
I think I should turn off the
I was
aircon.
just sitting in the corner on
It's
Twitter,
still in the
like, I was
morning
like,
now.
You guys go.
Yeah, you guys got
I
this.
remember when they were building the pyramids, and there was that one guy in the corner on Twitter.
I was like the epitome of unhelping.
Oh.
You're helping. Moral support.
You should cut off that shit that we just spoke about. It's a very inefficient intro. Alright, Gaunt, what are we talking about today?
I don't know, what are we talking about today?
Simps.
What? Well, basically, the only like new current topic I can think of is
At the time
that
of recording, of
at the
course.
time of recording this is this
Wait.
week. Hololive English just got announced, basically.
Why are you laughing at that? Why is that funny?
I don't know. It's just if anyone's gonna start this topic, it's gone.
Of course. I've been following Hololive for a while.
Gonna be your
And
weapons,
this week,
the
or maybe
weights,
was it last week
everything.
or this
This
week that
is
Hololive
gonna be
English got
all of
announced.
it today.
Everyone's had their debut, and then Twitter just exploded.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like I was in
Let's
the
get
Hololive community
started.
before, so I knew the usual suspects.
I won't
who-
be wrapping
suspects who
my-
would be talking
my
about
finger.
VTubers,
Right.
but within
On
the
my
last
thumb, I
week,
will.
like my entire feed has just been VTubers. And it's not just Hololive VTubers.
Right.
Fucking everyone's coming out as a VTuber
Everyone's
now.
turning into a VTuber.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, and I'm right there with you because I'm. It's like coming out about an addiction because it's like I'm sorry, but I have recently fallen into the VTuber hole myself.
Yeah.
The whole alive hole, and I
When-
can't get out.
When you made that tweet, I was like, it was like the proud father
Yeah.
who had just found out his son had like won the baseball game or something. That's how I felt reading
I
that
don't know,
tweet,
Dad.
man.
I didn't feel like I was winning.
I'm glad though, because we have a nice variation of opinions on the topic. Because Gaunt's been the old boomer simp.
The boomer simple whole
Who's
life.
been simping since the first crumb of Hololive existed. Joey just got into it. And I feel like an alien who's just come to Earth for the first time and has just found out about a religion who's like, wait, so you all just believe in this book? Just take it 100%. You all
Yeah.
just follow
Yes.
it, give your money to this book.
Yeah.
It is a religion at this point.
Yeah, I'm the altar boy and he's the pope. So
I felt like I didn't get it before, and now I feel like I must be like doing like something is wrong with me.
No,
'Cause
because-
I'm like the only person who's just standing there being like, so everyone's into this.
well,
Everyone
no, I
likes
was
this.
there with you, right? And then I don't even know how it even started.
Oh.
I think it's because I was just curious because this
Yeah.
guy won't shut the fuck up. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll give it a go. Like I've worked with VTubers in the past, right?
Yeah.
Kizna, I worked with
Yeah,
her
yeah.
and stuff. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let me see
Yeah.
what the streamer variety is like.
Yeah.
And I looked at one, and then an hour passed,
And that's all it takes.
and
That's
then
all
2
it
hours
takes.
passed. And then 3 hours passed, and I said, "Oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up."
I've watched like a lot of the clips because they come up my recommended. It's
Yeah.
like someone says the N word in
I think that's how it got viral in the first
Yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
I fell into the hole was like there would be some clip that someone had retweeted.
It was always the GTA one. There was like a compilation
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them,
yeah.
them rhyming.
just like why is like these anime girls dropping the N bomb? Like what is that about? What is that
I
about?
don't remember that episode of Madoka
Yeah.
Magic.
and then after that it would be like they would drop like the F bomb, and then it would just be like anime girls
PCD.
swearing. And then eventually I was like curious, and then I'd like one clip. It was one clip that got recommended to me,
Right.
and it was one of the Hololive VTubers, Fubuki, singing Scatman. And it's just this Hololive girl like singing Scatman.
Right.
And for
Oh, that
some
sounds pretty
reason,
good. That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
it's adorable as fuck, right? And she does like a lot of covers, and then it was one video, and then after I watched that one video, YouTube recommended was like,
Allow us
yo,
to introduce
yo,
ourselves.
yo, you like this shit? Yo, we got all this shit right here. What do you want? We got.
Yeah, YouTube recommendations very turned into like the back alley like crack dealer, right? I was just like, you want more, right? I got some more for you.
The worst is when YouTube like auto plays a video you did not want to watch, and then it will
Yeah.
not stop recommending that channel. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no, no,
yeah.
I never intended for this to happen. Stop this right now.
Yeah, because the difference between just watching that one channel and having YouTube recommend this entire just one channel,
Yeah.
like with VTubers, it's watching one VTuber and then it's just a load of other clips on other different channels
Yeah.
that just get recommended to you all at once.
Right,
I don't know
right,
what
right.
it is about the algorithm, but I feel like if you just watch one, you're lost.
Yeah, they kind of did it in a genius way because almost all of the HoloLive members, they almost always collab with one another as well.
Yeah,
on
I've seen
different
that.
streams.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just perfectly built to just get, once you start with one, then you
Yeah.
see that one person you're into collab with another one, you're like, oh, okay, let me check this one out. And then
Yeah.
the tree branches just keep growing out until you're way too deep
To
into
explain what virtual
I was
YouTubers
gonna
is.
ask.
Yeah, let's-
like,
yeah.
Let's first explain what virtual YouTubers is to the audience. To some
17.
people who probably don't know what virtual YouTubers are.
In case you're watching this from 2012, let me explain
Exactly.
you.
So to basically explain, to put it in the simplest terms, it's basically real people who rig themselves up with an anime avatar, and they just make content, whether it be streaming or YouTube content. Now it's more about live streaming.
Yeah.
I would say like the first real big VTuber is Kizna Eye,
Yeah.
as you probably know or do not know. But now I feel like the content's grown so far away from what the content was before, with
Yeah.
Kizna Eye leading the charge. Because I feel like before it was all about
25,
making just,
not 21.
just like YouTube comments,
Mm.
not no YouTube content.
Content,
And now it's more like it's less scripted. It's less scripted and it's more about live streaming stuff.
Hello, Buckenstow,
And
welcome back.
I actually prefer that. I don't know about you because I never really got into VTubers before HoloLive came along and really kind of just took over the entire scene. Right?
Yeah, I mean, there was a part of me that when before and after I did work with Kizuna Eye, like there was a time where I really did get into the YouTuber side of things as well
Yeah.
because I found Kizuna Eye and then I found like some of the other big ones like Shiro and Kaguya Duna and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
all of them are like really entertaining. There's a lot of really
Farm
entertaining
runes,
VTubers out there, but the problem is that their content is just so confined. Like an average Kizuna Eye video is like 3 minutes long. It's really, really short, even though it's a daily upload. But now you have HoloLive and Niji Sanji and these other like big YouTube streamer VTube like
Yeah.
organizations that stream for like 2-3 hours daily.
Okay.
So it's just constant feed of content.
Yeah.
As somebody who doesn't really know anything about it,
Yeah.
why is it not just virtual YouTuber? Why does it have the name HoloLive? What's up with that?
Okay, so HoloLive is just an agency. So
It's an agency.
Yeah, it's
So
a
that-
VTuber agency.
yeah, so
Okay.
they're basically an agency that have all these VTubers under this one roof, and it's more like a branding thing.
Oh.
Right, that
more
makes
than
sense, right?
anything.
You want your like talent to be
Yeah,
under
yeah.
your name.
It's like we all have our individual channels, and then we
Yeah.
have Trash Taste, which is
Right.
not an agency, but that's kind of like the best way I can describe
It's
it.
it's
Right,
like
right,
back in the day when YouTubers, there were different types of gaming YouTubers, but then a lot of the gaming YouTubers were under the machinima.
No, yeah, that
umbrella,
makes
sense,
right?
yeah.
It's like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are other ones as well. There's HoloLive. I think the two big ones are HoloLive and Niji Sanji.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
And-
now.
Yeah, right now. But there's also all these other tiny individual agencies as well that have a
I'm
bunch
having,
of different VTubers under their umbrella.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just become like a branding now.
I mean, I guess to play devil's advocate, some people are probably gonna fucking bust a vein with me asking these questions. What did he ask? What stops it from just being more than a gimmick to you guys?
I mean, it is a gimmick.
I mean, like
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
okay. The way I see it, it's just a new genre of content, right?
Right.
Because there's just something about VTubers that they're not. You don't see them as like real life streamers, even though there's someone behind the avatar, right? So there is someone operating.
Oh
it,
my
but it's
God.
not. You don't view them as that
Just
person.
going really,
But you
please.
don't also view them as a complete anime character as well. So it like fits in this little grey area. The best way I can
It's
no.
It's a little bit creepy.
No, the
you say
best
it
way
like
I
that.
can describe it, it's kind of like wrestling, right?
Okay.
Where wrestling fans, they know that the people are like acting. They know wrestling's fake, but they
Yeah.
still buy into it anyway, right?
Okay, that's good.
And it's basically wrestling waifu.
Yeah, it's like HoloLive is interesting because from the little that I've seen so far, the characters are really human. Like when you listen to them, yes, they're obviously playing and acting
Yeah.
up this character and this entire lore behind their character.
Mm.
But then every now and then, the human part of them slips out a
Right,
little
right,
bit,
right.
and
Yeah.
that is kind of charming to watch because
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
clips of like stuff like that happening. I can't remember what it was. There's
Yeah,
a bunch
yeah.
of stuff where they like great characters for a second.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
basically like the best of both worlds in my
Yeah.
opinion.
So like I don't feel like it's a gimmick because the more I've gotten into it, the more I'm just like, man, I can't really get this kind of entertainment anywhere else, and that's why I've become so addicted to VTubers because I could never really get into live streams. Like
Yeah.
I know you've been really into live streamers, and
Yeah.
I appreciate the work they do. I've just never been a guy who could sit and watch live streams for hours. I've always been
Oh,
that guy.
I don't really watch them for hours. It's mainly like
It depends on the streamer, right?
Yeah.
depends on the stream and what's happening.
Yeah.
It's very much a like I'll see what they're up to. Maybe watch 10 minutes and then go and do something else.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't really watch streams and sit there.
Yeah.
I haven't really done that in years.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I don't know why I can't really get into it. Like I watch the clips, I find them funny, but I feel no desire at all to like follow them
Do
or
you think it's the
interact with them
language
further.
barrier for you?
No, I don't think so. I think that's really. I mean, especially there's English ones now. And I
Yeah.
checked out most of them because I was like, well, I want to see if there's one I like. Because everyone's just like, well, no. It's you need to find one you like. Right? When
Yeah.
you don't like one, it's like, no.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's what people would say about like, you should find a woman you like. You're not gay. You should find a woman you like. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
Because there are like so many VTubers now that I'm pretty sure there's a VTuber for everyone. Because
Right.
Oh, yeah.
that's
there's
how
something for everyone.
There's something for everyone.
a little
Yeah.
something for everyone. But that's how you get into it, right? Because
Okay.
a lot of the times, like with Joey,
Yeah.
you didn't know why people.
Oh my
No.
god.
I
Yeah.
never understood it until I found the couple of VTubers where I'm like, okay, I can vibe with this person.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for me, when Kizna Eye blew up, I'm like, I respect the character and everything, but it just wasn't my kind of content.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I thought it was just a really cool concept. But now, even if you have some certain VTubers that aren't your favorite, there's gonna be one that you're like, man, I didn't think I was a simp, but I think I'm about to simp, man.
Fit a simp.
I guess like this. I enjoy watching some. Like who's the Iron Mouse on Twitch? I watched her a bunch. She's really funny.
Yeah, she's really good.
But like I wouldn't like say I'm like I'm gonna simp over them. You know what I mean?
No, simp's a strong word.
Yeah,
but I mean,
simp
like,
is a
you know,
strong
you
word.
can have fun and like.
I can watch their streams and enjoy them.
Yeah.
But
I
I see people on Twitter and they're like fucking like it's like life or death. To
Oh
them.
yeah.
And like what you got an email from someone right that one time that was like are you allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, I guess I got an email from someone who was like basically trying to get me to teach the VTuber
Oh, fuck.
etiquette to like people, to like English speaking fans who watch VTubers.
Right.
And I was just like, man, I ain't getting involved in this, man. This is
What do you mean? Like they're not following etiquette or something?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
I can just chat shit while Grant pulls up the email if you want like, for a moment.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah. Like what? I mean, I guess I get it. Maybe they don't understand like the whole simping thing.
I guess
right?
I guess like with Hololive, it's not that I don't necessarily like enjoy or anything. I do enjoy what I like. I guess it's one of those things where when you don't feel nearly as strongly as other people do, it's kind of alienating.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to enjoy it, but then I feel like, am I enjoying it right? Because everyone else seems to be so fucking aggressive about it.
Well, but that's the thing, right? Is that when I first started watching it, and this was only like 3 or 4 days ago, that
What
I
the-
fully started to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
into it. I just watched it like just to check it out, right? Just like any other streamer would. And you obviously miss all of these inside jokes that are within the community. But then the more you watch of them and the more clips you watch of them, you're like, okay, so that means that. Like, okay, I'm slowly starting to understand like the general flow of how this particular VTuber interacts with their audience. And I'm like, okay, I either can get into that or I can't get into that.
Yeah, that's why they call it a rabbit hole, right? Because there's so much content out there that this hole that you fall into, there's no reaching the bottom. And the reason there's no reaching the bottom is because there is no way that one person can catch up with all the content out there right now.
No.
Even if it's just like, even if you just follow Hololive Japan, even that, there's so many VTubers that there's no way you can keep up with everything that's
done.
I mean, it's hard to catch up with just one VTuber, right? Because most of these VTubers are streaming 3-4 hours a day.
This
every
just
day.
sounds like a normal streamer though. Like there's
Right,
in jokes, they're streaming a lot.
But like, what I found is that with the couple of VTubers that I have found, we would really enjoyed. They could literally be doing anything, and they're just really entertaining. And that's really hard to find in any streamer, like VTuber or not.
I don't know. I can name a few streamers off the top of my head.
Oh
who
no,
I
of
think,
course,
like,
of
just
course.
pure entertainment.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I know a few as well,
Yeah.
but there's a different quality that a VTuber brings. I feel that a live action streamer can't really.
Live action.
Well, I mean, 3D, a 3D streamer.
A disgusting 3D.
it's like the Netflix live action adaptation,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly, yeah, exactly. I like the anime version. I don't dig the Netflix adaptation.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to say too much because I think people would just be like, Connor just doesn't get it. So, but like, I don't know. To me, at the moment at least, maybe next week I'll come on the podcast and I'll be like, gentlemen, I've changed my mind.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
of
I mean,
course.
like, what do you think about basically has your feed been like
Oh yeah, it's been all
decimated
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
VTubers
It's
recently?
all.
Because I mean, I think we're right on the cusp of it, like kind of becoming mainstream in English audiences, right? Because
Yeah, because everyone's trying to
I
be a
think,
VTuber.
Yeah.
I think the next few months will be crucial in determining whether it's going to be a thing that sticks around
yeah,
Yeah.
or it'll be a phase of.
yeah. Because I remember, like, I was very, very surprised when Pokimane came out with a VTuber avatar.
Yeah.
And I know,
Me
like,
too.
Lily Pichu is about to debut her avatar, which probably will be debuted by the time
It's
this
so
is
funny
out.
that debuting that.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to release.
You got to tune into the debut
That's
streams.
so
That's what it's
cool.
all about.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Okay, that is cool. I'll admit that's kind of cool.
It's how to build up hype, and it's part of like the lore, which is why I feel like Hololive English really did this super well because they debuted everyone at once. It became this massive event, and everyone's talking about it now.
Yeah.
And everyone paid attention, and now like
It was very smart. Very
all
smart.
of Western Twitter and like Western streaming communities are like.
Oh, anime fandoms really like attacking.
I feel like it's even gone out of that now.
Yeah, I think
because-
it's out of that.
Yeah, I've seen like
Mm.
plenty of tweets from a lot of big streamers who are like, "What's this VTuber thing about? Shall
Yeah.
I get an avatar?
Yeah,
I'm thinking
okay.
about getting an avatar."
Yeah.
It's mainstream internet then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think
so-
just like the general,
Well,
like the younger
so-
audience.
So when you're watching these YouTubers, the VTubers, sorry, do you not want to like? Because to me, I find what's super interesting about streamers is like the person and
Yeah.
everything about them and the like what they choose to show,
Yeah.
and perhaps maybe they have a really interesting like life before streaming.
Yeah.
Like to me, I find the human aspect so entertaining, and I think that's the reason why I connect so much more with documentaries than fiction. Like
Yeah.
I think real life is just so fucking interesting because
Yeah.
you can't make this shit up. Like the stuff that happens in real life is so much more insane than what happens in someone's like fiction
I
world.
think
to me.
the-
And I wonder why you don't like when you see a VTuber. Like when I watch a VTuber, all I'm thinking is like, I want to know what the real person's like. I want to see. I want to like talk to them. I want to.
I think
like,
though that whole thing just isn't. It's completely covered by just their lore as a character.
Yeah.
And like how they present themselves as a character is just so entertaining that you almost
Yeah.
forget, oh shit, there's a person behind this.
Yeah.
I guess it's why I could never really get into wrestling either. Is that like,
Yeah.
I never really cared about that. I'm
No, it's
like,
weird.
all-
I never
all
got
I-
into wrestling either,
I-
but
yeah, all
I'm
I-
into VTubers for some
Yeah,
reason.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's someone can explain it, some fucking PhD in the comments,
Yeah.
as they always fucking do, can
Yeah.
explain it to me. But I have no idea why I just can't connect with the avatars. I think again, like it's funny the way that like a clown dancing in front of me would make me laugh.
Yeah.
I'm like that's cool, you know.
Well, here's a way I view it, because the reason I got into VTubers,
Mm.
this modern day iteration of
Oh.
VTubers, is because unlike like someone like His and I saw completely as a character. Like
Yeah, I
like-
have no interest in kids now.
Yeah, like I saw her completely as a character, and what kind of drew me to Hololive VTubers was that it felt like they did have a personality behind them. There was you
Well, there definitely is. I've
Yeah,
seen-
yeah.
I've seen-
18.
yeah, because you have times where they talk about its past stories about what they did as a kid in some aspects.
Oh, I've
and-
seen one of the Japanese ones, always telling stories. I can't
Yeah.
remember her name,
Yeah.
green hair one. I don't know what the fuck.
There's a
Probably
million green head
ones.
ones.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll try and find it. It's on the screen now.
But that's the thing, right? Is that the difference between the VTuber YouTubers versus the VTuber streamers is that almost all of the VTuber YouTubers were entirely scripted. So it was very difficult. They were really they were controlled as to how much of themselves
Well, that's
they
because
could
it's
present.
Japanese company.
No, but it's weird, right? Because the streamers are not scripted, right? Because it's a
Right,
live stream.
right.
So they actually have a lot more flexibility in what they can show of how much of a person
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
or how much of a character they are. Like,
Yeah.
I remember I saw recently there was a clip of one of the characters who, the lore of her character is that she's like in her teens, but then the character, or whoever's voicing the character, slipped out a little bit, being like, "Oh yeah, as a late 20-year-old," and people in the chat, and the people in the chat were like, "Late 20? You're in your teens, right?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm in my teens. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean that."
Sorry,
Like,
I'm a dumb teenager. Sorry.
yeah. But then as the community was egging her on about like late 20s, she just completely just gave up and was like, "Yeah, I'm in my late 20s. Fuck
Yeah.
it." And she just rolled with it, and that side was like very human and was very entertaining.
Which is why I feel like I was saying they exist in a place between being a character and being a human. It's
Yeah.
it's this really
I'd
weird
argue
place.
that streamers do that there as well. Like, there's,
Yeah, I mean, like-
I mean, I fucking
Yeah,
love
but they
Tyler
ain't
Wan,
cute
right?
anime girls, are they?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Tyler Wan's pretty cute. Like,
Give him a
but
poke.
everyone knows I fucking love Tyler. I think Tyler Wan is such a fucking amazing natural entertainer, and
Yeah.
he's,
Yeah.
like for example, the age thing. He's got the whole I'm 6'5", and he has
Yeah.
he has a whole fake ruler.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
pulls out in the stream. He's just like he's obviously like 5 foot.
Yeah.
But that's like the same kind of thing, and it's almost WWE in that aspect. But he's obviously not that fucking insane in real life. No one can be.
Right.
You'd be
But like-
fucking
but like-
sectioned by now.
But like the only difference between that is a fucking cute anime girl in
Yeah.
between that, right?
It's not a
Yeah,
cute
but
anime girl with a
get-
cute anime
I
voice.
guess to me, it's like almost scarily impressive how someone who's on camera constantly can keep up this act. Like,
No, it is impressive.
It is super
I-
it's
impressive.
super
I
impressive.
think live streamers are fucking psychopaths. I don't know.
They have to be.
Because you have that beautiful thing of like when you have the HoloLive, it's doing the work for you.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
gotta put the voice,
And
which is easy.
I say that as a YouTube creator with total fucking respect.
Yeah.
That I have no idea how you guys fucking do that
Oh
shit.
yeah, it's
man.
insane. I don't know how, because 2 hours of streaming and I start to like lose my energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Like,
Taylor One can be
af-
screaming for 12 hours, I don't know.
I don't get
Like
it.
after I'm like streaming for 2 hours. 2 hours is like my limit. Anything past 2 hours, I'm like
I need to go
pushing.
toilet.
I'm
I
like
can
running
I
empty.
can hold
Yeah.
in.
Whenever I stream, I press like the end stream button and I go on my couch and I collapse. After 2
It
fucking
is.
hours.
It's really fucking tiring, and you know we all have friends that can do fucking 8-9 hour streams daily. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, how do you do that shit?
I fucking left my stream on the other day when I thought I turned it off.
Really?
Oh, really?
I left my house and then some people were tweeting me like, dude, yo, your stream's still on, bro. I'm like, what? I checked and it was just on. And then I looked at like the final 10 minutes before I left.
Yeah.
And like I go like, bye guys. You guys go and see this. I don't know what they
Hey, at least you didn't like jack off on stream.
Gets the
I was,
hentai out.
like, could you imagine if I was just like, done? N-word. Like, that's just my thing when I'm done, you know what I
Just
mean?
stand up and just dicks just flopping
Yeah.
out.
God, I just hate that group of people. Like, stream ends. Like, okay, Tyler One, become a VTuber, dude. Just, I'm saying it. That would be fucking insane. We need a VTuber that screams like Tyler One, bro.
I mean, there's a lot of fucking
I want-
Japanese
you
Hololive
obviously
VTubers
have
that
not-
scream.
You obviously have not seen some VTubers that fucking blow off your ears
Oh
when
my
they
God.
But then
fucking
it's,
stream.
dude, it's the muscles combined with it that just add to the character building. That's the real
I think
3D
I
one.
think it's just gay for Tyler.
Dude, I want to fuck Tyler.
You just want to simp Tyler One.
do.
You found
I'm
who
a
to simp
tier
before.
3 sub, bro. No, okay.
What is that? Apes together
Apes
strong.
together strong. Apes together strong. I don't know. Okay, and as well, like, I think there's a. I don't know if this is just me, right? But it's the reason why I can't like enjoy certain things. And okay, I want to make this very clear before people get angry at me, because I know people do.
Alright.
Because I'm like Connor doesn't like HoloLive. Connor hates all this stuff. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
I'm interested in other aspects, and I think blindly just being like, yeah, I fucking love this thing is like
Yeah.
fucking boring. I
Yeah.
want to have a discussion here.
Yeah, of course.
It's a Japanese company, right? HoloLive.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about that cut. I want to know what it is.
That
because
contract?
I want to know what that contract is like. Because I guarantee that it is skewed towards the Japanese.
Oh yeah, it's probably like machinima quality, right?
I'm
Like,
betting it's a machinima contract.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we're talking like, I would be genuinely surprised if the creator is getting 30% or more.
Mm,
If they were getting more than 20%, I would probably call bullshit.
right.
I think they're getting anywhere between 20 and 10%. Again, this is just speculation.
Mm.
Like, I just know
Oh, no,
Japanese
it's a very
company-
big possibility.
Because
yeah.
you've been approached by a Japanese YouTube agency before, right?
Many times, yeah.
And they were offering similar cuts, right?
Absolute garbage.
Like, what was the lowest one you've received?
The lowest one I received was 70-30, but 70 to the company, 30 to
Yeah,
me.
that's how it is. But you were already
Yeah.
established at that point, which is
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's ridiculous. I think I had like almost 2 million subs. It was not that long
Yeah.
ago. It was sometime last year.
It's really rare for especially if you're an established talent,
Yeah.
right? So
Right.
this is the kind of numbers that you were probably getting pitched by a Japanese company who realized that you were established.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine when you're not established?
Yeah.
Like what numbers they're going to be pitching you?
All right.
And I know no one likes to do that, right? Because it's like, what? Just focus on the character, the entertainer. They're having fun. They like it. And it's like, when you're new, you don't know what's good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I've spoken to many YouTubers who I have personally like helped with deals they were getting paid like $1,000 for like sponsorship.
Oh,
when they
yeah,
should be
yeah,
getting
yeah. That's-
10 times that, right?
Yeah.
Just because they're happy with the deal doesn't make it okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure like.
Oh no, absolutely.
They don't-
Yeah.
Like I wonder if, like again, it could be a totally fair deal. I don't know. I would like to know, just because it makes me worry.
Well, I guess this goes into like just the darker side of idol industry. Period.
Because it's
right?
not only
I do.
Sentuhan menjawab 1000 persoalan. Selamat menyambut bulan Ramadan.
Amin. Kun abang? Abang, esok saya masuk office.
Pagi?
Hmm?
Di center.
Nasi.
Apa?
Abang, raya ni kita balik mana dulu?
Balik Tanjung?
Tahulah Tanjung, tapi Tanjung mana? Tanjung Harapan ke Tanjung Karang?
Rumah mak abang lah, Tanjung Karang.
Pakcik lah macam ni. Tahun lepas dah lah tak balik Tanjung Harapan.
Hai, kata sayang.
Assalamualaikum, Fikri.
Salam.
Ini akak ada masak lebih. Nanti boleh buat buku puasa.
Buat susah-susah je Pak Din. Terima kasih.
Tahun ni raya, korang balik kampung mana?
Kami beraya.
Kampung saya.
Memang sporting kamu ni, Fikri.
Memang sporting sangat Pak Din. Berterima rasa, memahami hati isteri kan? Tak apalah, saya masuk dalam dulu. Terima kasih tak Pak Din.
Sama.
Beri saya masuk dulu Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam semua.
Assalamualaikum, Mak.
Waalaikumsalam, Fikri.
Mak dengan ayah apa khabar?
Sihat, Alhamdulillah. Fikri, Mak nak tanya. Raya tahun ni balik tak? Tanjung Karang?
Okay, I'm back from the toilet.
Kalau tak balik, tak payahlah Mak susah-susah nak buat rendang, lemang, dodol ke semua tu, kan?
Balik dah. Dah setahun dah tunggu ni.
InsyaAllah. InsyaAllah. Mak, nanti pick kau balik boleh?
Yalah. Assalamualaikum.
Salam. Yang? Yang?
Minta maaf abang. Tak dapat beraya Tanjung tahun ni.
Maaf ya, Yang. Tak dapat balik beraya di Tanjung kita.
A Japanese company, it's a Japanese idol company,
Yeah.
and we
Okay.
know that those
I'm back.
stats aren't good.
Fucked, yeah.
And I'm interested
Let's
to
continue.
see. We'll never find out, but I would love to know the rules that they're under.
Well, I don't know, because I feel like with
I'd like to think it's modern.
yeah, I would also like to think it's modern. You know,
But it's a Japanese company.
Yeah.
So on the other hand,
I mean, this is all speculation, so none of us know what kind of deal the talent has going on.
I could be completely fucking wrong and
yeah.
like a complete cunt.
Because-
I'll fully apologise for that if I am. But
Yeah.
I'm just going off based off
Yeah,
experience.
no,
and what I know.
you're just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
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 I mean, yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, because it feels like to me, just part of the reason that Hololive rose up so much in the beginning was because compared to other, let's say, idol agencies and idol companies, it's like part of it was that they just kind of let the girls do whatever the fuck they want with like,
Yeah.
less restrictions.
Yeah.
I mean, like most idol companies don't allow girls to fucking swear or like tell other girls they're gonna piss on each other, which is like one of like the Hololive highlights that's come out.
Yeah,
That's the reason why Hololive expanded so much in our community was just how much they were allowed to shitpost and how much free
Right.
they had.
Yeah.
But I wonder if there's somebody at the charge of it who's like, all right, let them shitpost, and we'll keep the profit.
Give us
It's
the
cheap.
money.
Yeah.
This episode of Trash Taste is sponsored by Skillshare.
Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity.
Skillshare offers membership with meaning, with so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives. Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth.
Skillshare offers creative classes designed for real life and all the circumstances that come with it. These lessons can help you stay inspired, express yourself, and introduce yourself to a community of millions.
At a time when so many important conversations are happening in our world, your voice is more essential than ever, so explore classes to unlock your creativity for social good.
So one of the classes that I took was the Adobe Photoshop CC Essentials Training course by Daniel Scott, an Adobe certified trainer. My thumbnails were ass for so long, and I was sponsored back by Skillshare, God, like a year or two ago now.
Right. Oh, really?
And they gave me membership for a year, and I used it to get better at Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Because Photoshop is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it's hard as shit.
And if you want to be a YouTuber, there's so many classes on there that help you just improve your content, including like the editing software as well.
Yeah, like if you want to do voice acting, for example, I really highly recommend learning Audition, and there's tons of ways to learn that on there, and because it is a complicated software, but it's great. I highly recommend it.
Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, especially when compared to pricey in-person classes and workshops. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month.
Okay,
Explore
no,
your
I do not want to
creativity
touch
today at
anymore.
Skillshare.com/trashtaste, and the first 1,000 people to use our link will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership.
God damn, that's a deal, God. That is Skillshare.com/trashtaste. So go to the description right now and go and check out Skillshare.
Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this episode. Back to the video.
I almost wonder because you have to, correct me if I'm wrong, you have to audition for HoloLive, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like when these positions in this company where it's like, you have to audition for us, they can kind of use that power to even then to force you to take a shitty deal. It's like, oh yeah, it's 90-10%, but you know, what's 10% when you're a nobody? We can make you somebody.
It's also, I mean, it's also the argument of if you're signing with the agency, you're gonna get so much publicity, because of how massive HoloLive is. Like with the English VTubers that just debuted, every one of them has like got over 100k subs just like before they even started streaming, and I'm now they're putting in like I remember I was watching Mori stream yesterday, and she was putting in like over like 30k concurrent viewers streaming.
Yeah.
And you just don't get that starting out by yourself as an independent. That's something you grow over years.
It'd be interesting to see if that keeps up as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I mean, you could argue that, okay, even if they are getting a bad cut, well, they're getting a free career, so they should be happy with that.
I'm sure as well with how powerful and like well-known HoloLive is now and these agencies are, I'm sure that, you know, if they want to go into, like, say, a lot of them are like aspiring voice actors, and a lot of them are like aspiring, like, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm sure getting into HoloLive is just a quick shortcut to get into those kinds of jobs,
I'm totally open and happy if I'm wrong. I hope that it's an amazing fucking deal, because, I mean, what is it, like, Asakoko had the most, what was it?
She was like the highest earning super chat user in the world. Like, since debuting the article, I think she like earned over like $800,000 or $900,000.
Yeah,
which is fucking insane.
And like, I hope most of that's going to her. Like, she deserves that. And, like, if she's the one doing all the work, building this character, she deserves that money. I'm hoping that they get it.
Because the thing about especially HoloLive talent is that everyone is extremely talented. Like they obviously can hold a stream really well, but a lot of them has other talents above that as well.
A lot of them do like a lot of like covers and stuff like that. A lot of them do like singing stuff and voice acting stuff.
I mean, that's fucking awesome.
Like Suisei is a fucking pro Tetris player or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Mori can like, she just released a song the other day that's just like fucking. She fucking
look at him like falling over it like it's his girlfriend. Damn, she's so talented, bro. I love her.
I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her, man.
God just God opens up his phone and just smiles at the lock screen. Oh, I'm so proud of you, honey.
You have like the picture of the wall.
Like, has to move the picture of the fucking VTuber to get to Sydney.
It's like, oh yeah.
Like when Sydney walks in, fucking change the tab. It's Sydney. It's Sydney. She's there. Yeah, I mean, again, like I'm
just trying to like sell them because I feel like I couldn't get I couldn't get why anyone would get into VTubers until I got into VTubers, and now it's really fucking entertaining. I really want to talk about how the reason I'm so obsessed with them is because it's just a kind of entertainment I couldn't find anywhere else.
No, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's definitely
It's very unique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess because like when I hear about it and all of it, immediately my mind is like, I want to know how this works. Like that's immediately what I want to know.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't really have any interest in anything else. I'm like, this organization sounds so unique. Like I want to know how all this works. How do they? Like how do you decide? How do you decide the cuts? How do you decide what rules they have and whatnot? That's so interesting.
Because I feel like that's why a lot of people got like mad at Pokimane when she debuted her VTuber, which I think is fucking dumb that we're fucking gatekeeping people putting an anime avatar over themselves. Like, come on, guys.
Gatekeeping's already fucking dumb,
Yeah.
let alone this
like,
kind of gatekeeping.
But like, I think what that stems from, right, is the appeal of VTubers like Hololive is completely different from just a normal streamer putting an anime avatar above them.
And
Oh my
Because,
god,
like,
also
it's that it's that character thing I talked about, where people don't view these people as people. Well, they do, but they also don't view them as just a character as well.
I think it's also live streaming was so mainstream, like turned into a mainstream, especially with Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like everyone fucking live streams now. You're not special, right? Cool, go and watch Fortnite, right? Like, whatever. Because isn't it something like, I think you told me this statistic,
It's
right?
I heard from someone at Twitch. I don't know how accurate this is, but apparently, if you average over 10 viewers on Twitch per stream, you're in the top 10% of Twitch.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
just- I hope that's real.
Which is, if it's real, that's fucking crazy.
Because every single console can live stream now. It's so fucking
Any
easy.
PC
It's
can
so
stream,
easy to live. It used to be like you'd have fucking beefy boy to get
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
running
exactly.
and streaming, right? So I feel like it was almost, at least I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? That's what it felt like. It felt like this one thing that felt kind of unique in streaming was then mainstreamified by the other people coming in.
I mean, it's
Those dirty IRL streamers coming in.
those dirty normies coming into my circle, taking over my anime girls. Not today.
This is just like, I wish I could filter myself live, and like in my photos, but I can't. So how about I just make myself beautiful?
I'll just remake myself completely.
Yeah. I get it, man. I'm lazy as fuck. I look ugly as fuck in half my streams, bro. I wanna.
I mean, hey, man, I'm already prepared to, enjoy a couple of VTuber streams when I get home tonight.
So Joey, I gotta ask, who are your favorites?
All right, I'm head up.
Okay, so the first one I checked out was Asakoko, only because you fucking love her,
I love
and she's fucking great. I love her. But then I found Inugami Korone.
Oh,
and she
the best
is
doggo. The best doggo.
The best doggo.
Oh, I've seen so many clips.
Dude,
of her.
she's
funny.
She's so fucking funny, and she's
so
so cute. She's so fucking cute.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I want a head patter so bad.
Sims.
I want a head patting. I do.
Oh no.
I want a head patter so
I want to reach into the screen so I can give her a head pat because she's such a good fucking
She's
doggo.
such a
This is the only man I'll see.
And then recently, I also got into this other VTuber called Nekomata Korone. But I only love, she's got like the purple, she's a cat girl with purple hair. But I fucking love her because of her voice. She kind of has like a tomboyish voice. She kind of has like a Sawashiro Miyuki voice, so Celti's voice.
Yeah.
She has that exact type of voice, and I'm weak for that shit.
Wait. So if you can understand both English and Japanese fluent, which one?
What do you mean? Like,
English,
with
like,
VTubers?
yeah.
Oh, Japanese for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How come?
Just because, I don't know, I'm a Seiyu. I have a Seiyu fetish.
Sub is better than dub.
even in VTube. I don't know, because
Joey leaves to an English-speaking country. God, it's just not the fucking same. Just dub it. Jeez.
Dub that shit in Japanese.
God, I can't believe they dubbed their own songs. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah, no, because I'm very much like a Seiyu. I have a Seiyu fetish, like a voice fetish. I do. Like, I love my fucking Seiyus, and if there's like one,
he's a Seiyu simp.
I'm a Seiyu simp. Like, you know.
Why
like,
am I
anything
having
that's
such a
voiced by,
bad
like,
stomach
Sawashiro
ache
Miyuki
right
or
now?
Hanazawa Kana, I just immediately fucking love because of the voice, and I feel with VTubers it's kind of the same, but like. But that's the thing though, I found a few Hololive Japanese streamers who I really like their voice, but their personality wasn't quite right for me, so it's just kind of finding that like perfect combination of voice and personality. And for me, the top two right now are Korone and Okayu.
Who should I watch? to get into it? Who should you recommend I watch? I will watch it and I'll come back
What
next
kind
week.
of like content are you looking for? Because there's so
Is
much.
there a MILF VTuber? Because he's into
I do
MILF.
like
Probably.
There probably
do you
is.
like your MILFs?
Because me and Joey were playing this fucking arcade game. It's so fucking cool. It's like you have to pilot a fucking mech.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
so fucking badass.
Yeah.
And you have to pick like your waifu who always talks to you when you tap your
There's
cards.
like 6
Yeah.
different girls that you can choose from.
And like, dude, MILFs are always the hottest in anime, bro.
he
I
picked the
love it.
MILF and I picked the lol.
And then look
That's
at
why you like Masterpiece, don't you?
Yeah. So I lock in, you know, the beautiful older lady.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. And I look around, Joe, which one do you? It's a fucking 10-year-old.
And I was like, yay!
I get the match or as I will
No, she's a
fucking.
tsundere lolly, bro.
I'll fucking put myself on something. Shit myself.
Also, Masterpiece is the best hentai.
Yeah.
We'll leave
There's
that for
too
another
many-
episode.
Too many kid hentais out there.
Well, what do you enjoy in streamers? I should say. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's not just about the characters.
Well, the
about-
monkiness, right?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
the
because
monkiness.
I don't really enjoy watching XQC, but
right.
I love Tyler Wong, and I feel like they're so like close in terms of the kind of energy they have.
I don't know. Like, I definitely do think like you're more into the kind of like buff, like yeah, let's go kind of guys. You know?
Yeah.
Like you love Tyler One, Tectone's our boy. Like I feel they kind
Shout
of
out
in
to
like
Tectone.
yeah, I feel like they're kind of in the same realm, right?
Yeah.
Of like energy
I
levels.
love watching small streamers, like people with like 4 viewers,
Right.
Right.
because you always get the most like. It's like you get to watch someone who's live streaming who
Yeah.
doesn't know how to live stream.
Right.
And it's such an endearing way when you watch like a 10-year-old playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
And like they're talking to the chat as they've like learned from like Ninja, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
so
right.
they're replicating a big streamer's behavior, but like not quite right, and it's really like uncanny
Well,
valley.
from the sound of that, then I don't think you can get into any whole live VTuber considering that
Yeah,
they're all
no.
pretty
Yeah.
fucking
They're
professional.
all big and they're all professionals. You might like some smaller like indie VTubers.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, like I
That's
saw
the
I
case.
saw a few of them that were like 2D, and it was like 2D pieces moving, and it was really jank, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's cute. They they didn't have enough money for the 3D one, I guess. I don't know. I felt
Like,
bad.
they just used like face rig and shit.
Yeah.
It was like face rig, but it didn't work properly, and I felt really bad. And I'm like, oh man, but it's really endearing.
Yeah.
I really love like watching viewers with like 20, 30 because they're kind of getting into the feel of it, but they're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
quite there. Big streamers, yeah,
YouTube.
Tyler One's definitely my favorite. Like,
Yeah.
even if I didn't like League of Legends, I think I just love him. Like.
Yeah.
Back when he was doing a variety streams, he was amazing stuff. Like I think the life of Tyler Wan is one of the
Oh,
best.
you
fucking-
showed me that. Yeah.
One of the best fucking YouTube videos out there.
And that had to be one of like greatest streams. Like
I wish I was
wish
there.
I
I
saw
wish
that
I was
live.
there.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched this video, it's basically where he does like a whole movie. He reenacts it like a budget
The
movie.
live on stream.
That is like one of my favorite streams of all
That's
time.
that's the kind of streams I want to do. I want to do like events.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of like I want to have a stream where it's like turn up, something dumb is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like please. Like
'Cause, like-
I want to do more of
Because
that.
like the way I see VTubers, it's kind of like variety TV for me. Because
Right,
everyone's doing
right.
something different. Like one of my favorite streamers to watch because she just does some really random shit sometimes. Just Akai Hato or like Hachiman.
Yeah.
And like what got me into her stuff is she's just like pure chaos and degeneracy into one.
That
right?
sounds good. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So this one time she was playing like Get Over It or something,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
like
God.
out of nowhere she just like smells her feet because they like stink or something, right? And then through that a meme started, and then what she did right after that, it's like one of the most cursed streams, is that she asks her viewers to send in feet videos of just like people doing like the strangest things with feet,
Right.
and then she reviews them, and it's just equally as hilarious and cursed.
I
And,
need
like,
to, I need to watch that.
That sounds disgusting, but really entertaining.
yeah. And another one is that she starts reviewing her own lewds, right? So
Right.
there's
Oh,
no-
like dojins of her? Like
yeah, like
Or like Rule 34s, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
like Rule 34s for her. So she has like several tiers of like lewdness, and she puts like this black bar filter over like the pictures, so you can kind of see what's going on.
Right.
And it's just you're just watching an anime girl review her own lewds, and
Okay,
I'm
that
just like,
sounds-
this is peak content. Why am I even trying?
Okay.
Like
can
this
you-
is
like-
this is content you cannot find
That is
anywhere
like
else.
that is like more meta than Recreators.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you send me a link to this? I'll watch it. And then maybe I'll come in next week and I'll be like, I want to take all my opinions back.
yeah. It's
VTubers are amazing.
yeah, and it's just like entertaining. It's just stuff that real streamers can't get away with. And then
Yeah.
obviously you got like people who are just really good at video games with an anime avatar. No, it's
But
it's
then
just,
there are some that are just fucking horrible at video games, and they just make it so fucking entertaining because
Yeah.
it takes them like 6 hours to complete one level. and they just constantly they're just trying. They're really just trying and struggling, and that shit is just cute to watch.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. I mean, I do want to preface again because I know some people are gonna get so fucking salty.
Give it a
I
shot.
don't wanna.
No,
I don't
God.
hate VTubers.
He just doesn't understand.
I haven't gotten into it,
Yeah.
and I would like to play
No.
devil's advocate.
I
So
was
if it's-
exactly like this last week.
Because if it's just the three of us tugging our own dicks and agreeing on something, it's not going to be a very fun podcast. I hate
Exactly.
podcasts where like, yeah, you've got a point. I agree. And then
Yeah,
Joe's
they
like,
just
I
nod-
also agree.
Then they nod their head for 2
Yeah,
minutes. It's
I
like,
can't
yes.
fucking stand it.
I don't know. I just feel like VTuber content is the natural progression to like anyone who really got into the waifu culture.
Yeah.
Like we, like us,
Mm.
like you less so. But
I mean, I've gotten into it, but I guess I wonder why I haven't gone off the deep end yet.
I mean, I would
Maybe
say
because
you
you just
never
haven't
went.
stepped in yet.
I mean, I would say you never went into the deep end with the waifu culture. You just kind of like. You kind of
You did
appreciate.
your toes.
appreciate.
To
You did
me,
your
to
toes in
me,
Who's your best girl? Who's your waifu, Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're putting you on the
That's it.
spot.
That's it.
No, because this is. You can't do. That's a loaded question.
If you can't
That's
answer
like
within
saying-
5
that's-
seconds,
yeah.
then you
No,
don't have a
that's
wife.
like saying, what's your favorite genocide? There's no wife. Someone's gonna be angry. Like,
That's the point of waifus, man. You can't please anyone.
I
but
can
you-
immediately
right
answer
now,
that question.
Shizuhara.
Okay.
Because she's a goat, man.
Yeah, she is.
Because
I agree.
I for some reason, the whole rent-a-girlfriend thing sounds so fucking fun. I would love to do that job. That sounds fun. I would love to be in a situation to test my acting skills.
Yeah.
To be someone else's, like, to meet their grandma and have to
Yeah,
be like,
right.
that sounds like fun. Does that make me psychotic? Does that
A little
I mean,
bit.
that's kind of what you do on your YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
basically?
Yeah, I mean, you just did an entire fucking series where you did just get a bunch of.
Well, that wasn't that serious, but I would
Yeah.
love to like actually try and like fucking pretend and see
Yeah.
if it would be believable. I
Yeah.
don't know why that
No,
sounds
some
fun to
people
me.
will definitely call that sociopathic.
Probably. That's a little sociopathic, isn't it? What was the point of this? Oh, Chizuhara. I think she's a goat, man. She's just a goat, man. She
I
just
fucking
does it.
love Chizuhara.
Yeah.
Best
I
girl
know you
of
just made a
2020.
fucking video about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The point is, genocide is bad. Okay, when the whole waifu culture, right?
Right.
Is it like a thing where when I would fight for my favorite waifu,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like it was a thing where it was like, I genuinely like this character, but I'm
Yeah.
putting on an act. Like, I don't actually care about them that much. Like, I figured that
Oh, no.
everyone was the same, where it's like,
No, we're
Yeah,
100%
yeah.
serious.
We're all 100%. This is why we're both taken men.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting fucking
is
married
this
next year.
is this because like your
Yeah.
like your relationships aren't satisfied? You're like, God, I gotta find something else to just fill that
No,
void.
because I see waifus in a totally different realm than I see real people. Because I think that'll be.
Like it has to be stated.
No, because it does.
Well, like I think it
does.
I think
Because
it does.
some people are like, when they say, "Oh, yeah, 2D is better than 3D," most people just say it as a gag.
That's what I
But
thought. I
I've
thought
met
everyone was
some-
just joking,
No,
right?
I've met some people who are legitimately like, "Nah, fuck 3D women. Like
Yeah.
2D
Just
is the way to
incel.
go." Yeah, exactly. But we're not like that. We just say that as a fucking gag.
You've had your fill of the 3D.
Like,
you're,
exactly.
you're not satisfied.
Like I like the idea of like the waifus or some of my
What
favorite
idea?
waifus.
What's the idea?
Sorry?
The idea
What's
that you
the
can
idea?
simp for them, but
Yeah.
there's no actual repercussions
it's-
to them
okay.
simping.
Yeah, because
I hate that the word simp has been invented because now it replaces all nuance of like explaining the
but
feeling.
here's the thing: you can simp for an actual real person, but you can't simp
for a real
But you can't simp for an anime character. That's just not how it works. But I think some people just tend to think like, oh yeah, I can simp an anime character, but you can't. They're not even real.
You can't simp if they don't exist.
You can't simp if they don't exist.
I guess like I don't know why. I just seem to like I was under the impression that everyone was like pretending to act like to feel this strongly about it.
Oh no, I'm sure there are some people.
I thought that we were all just like yeah, I'll kill you for Rem.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I didn't
but,
think
okay.
anyone actually was like serious about that stuff.
No, I mean I'm not serious about that. I mean
Yeah.
that's part of the fun of it, right?
Yeah.
You get
Like, so we all agreed that it's like
yeah.
No,
Wait,
it's not
wait,
like-
did you think we weren't?
wait, what? Sorry.
Did you honestly think that if you said like, oh yeah, Shinobu shit, that I would come out after you with a fucking
No,
knife? Like,
no, because I thought that's what you just said.
No.
I was under the impression that everyone was like, we're all pretending to feel this strongly.
We
about
are
it.
serious, but we're not like I will fucking commit genocide.
No, it's
serious,
not
right?
it's
Like-
not pretending because
You feel strongly,
Yeah,
but
I feel-
it's not genuinely a strong emotion.
Oh no,
right?
No.
I feel strongly about a
In the
fictional
act that they're
character.
putting on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
they,
yeah,
We
they,
committed to the meme.
Yeah, it's an act, right?
Yeah.
It's all. No one actually. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I've met some people who can't turn that shit off, and they don't know
No,
if
but
it is
that's
an
the
act.
thing. That's the thing.
Who have you been like
We
that?
can turn it off.
Like,
But there are
people
some
online.
people. Yeah, we can turn it off.
Right.
But that's because we have a brain
Because
and we can turn it off.
This is what
Some
this
people can't turn it
This
off.
is like you know how people think like everyone just agrees the moon landing didn't happen, right? It's like that. This is actually a conspiracy theory. Right? I was like, we all agree that we're acting, right? When
Yeah.
we talk about these waifus. Right? This is actually a conspiracy theory where no one actually feels strongly
It's like
about
some
it, right?
American Psycho
Oh,
shit.
it's like what define feel strongly.
Yeah.
Right. What do you mean by feel strongly?
You would never get upset, like genuinely upset. Like I'm talking like crying over something to do with a fictional character.
Some people will though.
Some people will. I mean,
Not, this is not to do with the story. Like this is like stuff to do with like outside emotions that you're bringing in.
No, some people will.
Why?
I mean, it's
We're not that
Okay.
people.
What you're describing is exactly the same way as people who shit on your favorite anime. You know what I mean? Like you've seen the reactions where if you shit on some anime, people
I'm
are
sure
gonna like react
the
strongly to
episode
that.
hasn't gone live yet where we shit on the fan dubs, but I'm sure we'll see.
You've seen the smear campaign that went against like me when I said that Fairy Tail was shit, right? Like they was
Smear campaign.
It was a smear campaign. They were like
Why am I still getting hit?
they were like defend Fairy Tail from the anime, man. I'm like I'm not the only person who said that Fairy Tail is shit. But that's the thing. They're varying degrees.
Do you think the whole like simping over the waifus and stuff is just the extension of the show and the like of the show?
It's kind of the same emotional attachments, you know.
Yeah.
As the resident waifuologist, I just made that title up. But
Really, I would never have guessed that. You really didn't have to clarify that.
But, like, I've always found waifu culture like super fascinating. Also because like I love
Because it's
my
like
waifus
it's
as
an
well.
act that everyone agrees to just play along with.
Yeah, but like
almost.
at what point is here's what's interesting. At what point is like the attachment you feel towards a waifu? At what point do we all agree that it becomes unhealthy, right? Because to me, I can clearly separate my love towards a fictional character,
Right.
and my love towards like real people. Because I can safely say that some of like my favorite waifus, they would be fucking assholes if they existed in real life. Like, my god.
That's what you get for liking tsundere.
Imagine having a real life tsundere who fucking hits you for like the stupidest shit. You know, like
which is what I don't understand about people who say that tsundere is. I mean, I can't really speak much because mine's the same. But like, at least my waifu doesn't like hit people. Like, for no fucking reason, right? Your waifu hits people for no fucking reason.
These men are disgusting as if it's like, man, if she was real, what would she do to me? No, it's because it's weird, right? Because no one defined the rules on how to act about or talk about it, but everyone just kind of had this agreement, but that we're gonna act and all engage in a way like it's a sports team.
Yeah,
right?
it's just like a common sense thing. Right?
But some people have taken it too far.
Some people, I mean, there's always going to be people who take it too
It's
far.
like fantasy football. Some people just take it a little too far and a little too seriously, even though they know it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Well, I'd say when people like give shit to the team, they're like, "You motherfucker! I had $10 on this fucking thing. Why did you not go?"
Yeah, exactly.
Like, because I would say it's all about suspension of disbelief, right?
Right.
There's so many waifus that work simply because they are anime characters.
Yeah.
And that's what really works into, hey, I can really fucking love this character and what she represents, but there's no fucking way that she exists in real life and I could, be with someone like
That's
that.
the exact reason why I'm okay with made characters, but I can't stand maid cafes. Right? Like, that... You know what I mean?
My fucking god, going into a maid cafe
You know
is
what I
the
mean?
cringiest shit
It's so
I have
cringy.
ever
It
been
is.
to.
It is extremely cringy, and I just don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind the whole like Goshijin-sama thing. Like, if it's a fucking fictional 2D character on my screen saying it. But then when I went into a maid cafe and a real life woman said that to me in the exact same way, I was like, please stop.
Yeah, and I remember like peak mid 2000s like cringe culture was all about like seeing people act like anime characters in real life, and I still like to this day I still fucking cringe.
It doesn't translate.
Whenever someone tries to act like an anime character, and that's whether it's a fucking Western fan or it's someone a Japanese mage, it never gets.
It could be the cutest Japanese girl. It's still cringe.
I think also being British and Australian, where I think we like our social rules are a lot different
Yeah.
to America and Japan.
Yeah.
Just anything like that is just instinctively uncomfortable. For
Yeah,
us.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
People where you're putting on an act and putting me above you.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
Like-
in real life, I think most people don't like it when people pretend to be anything other than a human.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like I turn into you when you view YouTubers. Whenever like someone acts like an anime character, I'm just like, please act like a human being. I know you're not an anime character. Like,
you put a fucking 3D model. Let's go.
No, that's it. Put a 2D avatar. Fine.
Is it the eye contact? Is it that they have eyes? That you can see their eyes and you can see the fucking
it's like-
the death in their eyes? It's like, please stop. I can see it in your eyes. This is uncomfortable for both of us.
Yeah, because every time I walk into a maid cafe, I know they're not doing it because that's what they really are like, right?
No, because when you're a VTuber, there's a screen. There is a screen.
There's the barrier.
You cannot physically interact with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As a British person, I get uncomfortable when people smile, like when McDonald's employees smile. That's how much I do not want you to act. You should not be happy working at McDonald's. I worked at McDonald's,
Yeah.
and if you're smiling, I'm like, you don't get paid enough to smile. Don't smile.
It's like saying that your favorite animal is a lion, and you really enjoy watching lions at a zoo because it's from a distance. But if you're in the cage,
This is such a weird.
but if you're in the cage with an actual
It's a
lion,
little
you're like,
different,
I don't want to get it. I
There's
don't
a
want to be
potential
here.
of death there. There's in McDonald's. When I'm there and they look at me and they smile at me asking for my order, I'm like, this is a lie. You're not happy about receiving my order. I know you're not. Don't pretend.
Right.
And because it's even that level of fakeness is uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
Especially in the UK, right? You'll never see a fucking McDonald's employee smile, and when they do, it's like, stop that. I'm ordering.
Yeah.
Stop smiling right now.
It's like watching a YouTuber be really nice when you know they're an asshole in real life, right? It's like,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Just stop, man.
God knows
Please.
I've met many.
Yeah,
Oh my
please
God.
stop. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's I think it's like, again, with maid cultures, right? We don't like it when people are fake to us.
Yeah.
And when we know they're being fake to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why YouTubers and live streamers have done off so long, because it's poised as this real thing, right?
Yeah.
It's not a character. Yeah, it's a genuine thing. You know, and there are some people out there who are, and there are some people out there who most definitely aren't.
No, no. We've seen both sides.
Which is why, like, I never understood like real Japanese idol culture.
What the
in
fuck?
Japan, because the one thing
Oh,
I didn't
it fits.
understand was this idea
This
that
is a
these real
straight
human
line.
beings needed to be perfect. That
They
is
fit
that is
into the
Japanese
disc.
culture.
Yeah.
If they're anything but
Yeah,
perfect, they get
oh.
fucking
They
destroyed.
need to be pure.
Yeah.
Most pure that
They get
anyone can
distraught
be.
as
Yeah.
well. Their whole life
Like
is
to,
over.
to me, that is the unhealthy side of things.
Oh, it's
because
toxic as fuck.
because it's when you are imbuing fictional aspects to real people and you expect real people to act like fictional characters. The reason waifus work is because they can be perfect, or it's the idea of them that is perfect.
I remember one fucking great Japanese meme that came out of idols. This is years ago. Like this started on 2chan, but there was a thread of some person fucking critiquing idols and idol culture and that kind of shit. And there was this one reply of this like absolute simp for idols who was like, "Oh, idols don't poop. They don't
What?
poop.
No way.
They're so pure that they don't even poop."
Isn't that something like that North Korea says about Kim Jong Un? He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't poop.
Yeah, he doesn't
It's,
poop.
it's just rainbows. Yeah.
No, he doesn't waste. There's no waste.
Yeah, there's no waste.
No
He
waste.
just doesn't
It all
poop.
gets converted into, because they're the
Yeah.
perfect human being.
Yeah.
It all gets converted to energy.
Yeah, and then that turned into a meme where it's like if something is so pure,
Sorry,
it's just like, yeah, they
what
don't
the
poop.
fuck?
Yeah, they don't poop. Idols don't poop. They're perfect in every sense.
I mean, this
They shit rainbows.
Yeah, they shit rainbows,
I'll
man.
eat that shit.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's like a lion. already clouding on it. It's like Mike Wazowski. I don't know. It's oh my god, it's hard because there's so many. I guess because VTubers have gotten in that perfect spot where
Yeah.
it's like it is done everything right that kind of goes against the rules of other things that make them comfortable.
I mean, I find it fucking amazing how quickly VTubers have exploded. Because I remember when Kizuna Ai debuted, like she started a massive fucking wave of Japanese VTubers.
Yeah.
And nobody here gave a shit at all. Right?
Yeah,
There were some people who like Kizunai, but I think
No, I feel like it was Kizuna Ai and like
Oh.
it was like a top 3. I think.
Yeah, it was Kobe Aduna and like Shiro.
Yeah.
I think were the top 3.
Yeah.
That were like had the most attention, and then there was like a B tier of like a lot of like kind of small like 100K,
Yeah.
and then the C tier was like actual thousands, tens of thousands,
tens of
VTubers.
thousands. And but like I feel like
Okay.
we're just on the cusp
Oh,
of like
okay.
something similar happening to the English-speaking culture.
I'm excited because it's fun. Because I feel like it could either be, like you said, like something giant could come and it can really establish itself, or it could be a flash in the pan.
I think it's a little bit different though than the VTuber YouTuber side, right? Because with the VTuber YouTuber side, there was this like big three, or like there was a couple of really big faces that were kind of pulling the entire community. But I think
that'll happen though.
Yeah, but I feel though with like the live streamers, like with Hololive and Niji Sanjin, everybody's kind of at the top at the same time. Like the entire community is growing at once. It's not so much one person leading the way.
It'll eventually level out though. As it
I think so.
This video is also sponsored by EJ Anime.
Entertainment Japan. Fuck you,
you got it this time.
EJ Anime Store is Kadokawa's official anime merch store, and once again today they have brought us a collection of some of their newest anime figurines that you can get only on EJ Anime Store. So the first one that we have at the front there is Echidna from the new ReZero anime season. This is the Echidna Tea Party version.
The girl who just destroyed every other girl by being introduced in season 2. Sorry, Beatrice. I'm simping over Echidna now.
This man changes his mind quicker than the wind changes direction. My God.
But the great thing about this figure is that it includes a letter written by the author of the original ReZero light novel series, Nagatsuki Tape, as an exclusive bonus.
We also have the Angel Beats figure in the front, which is the Kanade Tachibana. It's Key's 20th anniversary, and this is the Gothic Lolita version. The special edition includes an A4 acrylic stand as an exclusive bonus.
Just cutting out
We
like
also got
some
the
annoying
Strike the Blood
parts.
Hina Himeragi Tropical Wedding version.
Tropical Wedding.
Oh, so everyone know.
I actually do like the ribbon, like kind of fluttering around the dress and everything. It's got a lot of.
This is celebrating the completion of the original Strike the Blood light novel series.
I actually can't believe the light novel been going on for that long.
I know, right?
I swear it started in like mid-2000s.
I remember seeing like anytime there's a new Strike the Blood or like Strike Witches anime series, I'm like, man, they're still going on? Is this still going on? Seriously?
But wait, does it come with a special item?
Yes, this special set includes a B2 tapestry of the original created illustration that inspired this figure.
Well, the one I want to talk about is this one at the back here, which is the Konosuba figurine. It's a double figurine of Iris and Megumin.
I will say this figure is heavily pushing monetization on our
for the
channel.
full
Thank
body.
you very much.
But yeah, this is the Konosuba
Wow, this is
continued and
quite
explosion
tall,
on this
to be
wonderful
honest.
world, Iris and Megumin
Especially the
Primal
legs.
Thief
Quite
version.
long.
And this set includes a large rubber playmat as an exclusive bonus.
A playmat?
Yeah, like you know, the stuff that you can play. Like you
Oh wait, we're not done yet.
Like, the kids when they have like the car.
Oh no.
We haven't done the backpack.
I mean, if my kid played all that, I'd be like, oh man.
And finally, we have the Sword Art Online figure, which
Joey's
is
favourite anime.
I love it.
this is the Asuna Midsummer Sparkle Bride version.
Okay, as much as I don't rate the show, what I do love about Sword Art Online is its figurines. Like that's nice. That's a nice figure. I would get that.
Celebrating the 10th anniversary of the original light novel series, we introduce Asuna running along the beach in a wedding-inspired bikini from the Kadokawa Collection figure series. This figure includes a B2 tapestry of the original created illustration that inspired the figure as an exclusive bonus.
Lots of exclusive bonuses, only at EJ Anime Store.
So yes, if you liked any of these figures...
If you loved these figures, which we know you did.
That's right, my bad.
Sorry, if you loved any of these figures, then you can go to EJ Anime Store. God, fuck. EJ AnimeStore.com.
Links in the description.
They're constantly adding new stuff to the store, so go and keep checking it out.
Thank you to EJ Anime Store for sponsoring this episode.
Back to the videos. Yeah, I feel like we're on a cusp of like just a new genre being like birthed.
I hope so.
Like, cause I wouldn't be surprised if like in a year or something, Twitch has a VTuber category on stream.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I feel like we're about to experience because it's weird that it's in this past week where it's just gone from kind of this kind of cult following to everyone kind of talking about it in the live streaming circuit now.
I hope so. I mean, I'm always down for anything that like spices it up a little bit. I feel like live streaming has been a bit stale for a while. Even if I'm not into it right now, I'm sure there's gonna be someone I like. And again, the ones I have seen, I've rather enjoyed. Just haven't gotten into it to the point where I feel very strongly about someone.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I just like people's content. That's basically how I see it. I see VTubers. People are going to make the simp memes, whatever, you're going to make it anyway.
God is a simp.
But I respect them the same way I respect any other content creator on YouTube or any streamer.
Because they are, like, if you take away the whole, like, you know, anime girl facade away, they're just genuinely really fucking good entertainers.
Yeah.
Dude, if Dio's voice actor became a VTuber, it's all over. Then I'm going to sim.
When we get like officially established voice actors to do VTubing, man, it's
I reckon it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, dude.
They gotta get this.
Honestly.
That'd be so funny.
One thing I do find funny though is that I know several people like myself who like were very big anime fans, obviously, who now watch way less anime just because VTubing has
Anime. It's like that's that friendship ended with anime. New best friend Hololive.
It's like that. It's like that Toy Story meme where it's just
done,
Annie's
done.
getting rid of the toy. Like, I don't want to play with you anymore.
Honestly though, like just this weekend, I had so many plans, and they were just completely ruined by the fact that I just got into Hololive.
I'm gonna masturbate.
So I had to cross all of those out.
Because I feel like it's just been the perfect storm of 2020 being one of. I think we can all agree 2020 has been one of like the weakest years of anime in quite a while.
I think so.
That's not just the fault of the anime coming out. Obviously, there's the entire world situation, but it's also that
nothing's really like excited everybody unanimously. I feel.
Yeah.
There's been series like Rent a Girlfriend, that kind of stuff. Where like some people have gotten excited about it, and then but there hasn't been that one show that everyone's like, yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, other than ReZero and Rent a Girlfriend and maybe like I don't know what the fuck's the demon fucking school thing.
Demon school. I mean, I would
Fucking
say
Peter Grill.
I would even say that I've seen a lot less hype around these big shows, which are the biggest area right now, than I would say in other years.
I wonder if it's also a mixture of like, like Great Pretender being kind of scattered, and all the big Netflix shows kind of being thrown out there, kind of not really allowing much discussion.
Yeah.
In a way that if there's less discussion going on social media because less people are watching in the same way.
Yeah.
I guess it makes it way easier to then get behind something like Hololive, right, where it's live and the memes can be shared instantly.
I mean, I feel like just VTubers are the hot thing right now.
Yeah.
And it's just what's on everyone's feed right now.
Right. I guess that's why I'm really interested to see how it will level out.
Yeah.
Or if it will keep growing.
Hope so.
I mean, I hope so. More interesting. Stuff.
Speaking of like Netflix anime and everything, like this weekend, haven't done this in a while, but I watched an entire show in like one day.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
What is this, 2013?
It's
What
so
show
weird.
is it?
It's Dorohedoro.
Oh, yeah, I watched all of that too.
Awesome,
Yeah. So it's been a while. Like I started watching it a while ago. I completely forgot what happened. So
It's amazing, right?
Here's the thing.
Bro, I've never lost a chub so quick in my life. Oh my god.
I just like the way you said that so casually. It's like, it's amazing, right? And I just said
like
so.
it?
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I did like it, but it's one of these things where that makes me hate being like an anime fan, right?
Right.
Because it's one of those.
Who do I simp over?
I have this experience so often, right? So you have this 13 episode series.
Right.
It's got so much potential. It has a really interesting world. It has really cool characters. And then just as you start to get invested in everything, nothing really happens. That was
That's why you
Dorohedoro.
read the manga, bro.
That was Dorohedoro. Right, because I really love the world.
Wait.
It's one of the most interesting worlds.
Oh
I've
my
seen
god, I
in a
need to go
while.
toilet.
Yeah.
Like the whole, it's so fucking brutal, and the magic system is really weird as well. It's
unconventional.
It's very unconventional. It's kind of like Mad Max times Psychopaths or something along those lines.
I mean, does something have to happen? like,
I mean,
because
I would hope so.
we're probably going to get a season 2. Probably. I imagine.
That's no guarantee.
True.
Especially that's the thing, right? That's the thing about being an anime fan. With so many shows, you're just in fucking limbo. You're like, just tell me if I'm gonna get another season, or tell me if I'm not. I just want to know. Should I just go ahead and binge the manga, or should I wait?
You should. With Dorohedoro, you should.
To be fair, Netflix has been pretty good with making season 2s for their IPs.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot better recently, but yeah, like I was really enjoying myself with Dorohedoro, but it just ended, and I was just feeling like nothing.
Empty
I
inside.
felt like enough happened. I can't remember exactly what happened. But
that's exactly it, right?
It's been like since we fucking started the podcast when I watched this. But I remember being.
That's 2 months. That's
not 2 months.
No, it came out way earlier
It's like
than
4
that.
months ago I watched that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
We didn't start this podcast like 4 months ago.
It's like 20 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No
It's
fucking
over.
way.
Yeah. That's 4 months.
This is episode 18 gone.
Yeah.
So I watched.
What the fuck is 2020, man? I was like, this is episode 5, right? This is 2. We've been on Trash Taste for like 2 months.
You're
right?
like a fucking comatose patient on the podcast, bro. Like, oh my god, I watched it like then, and I remember being really fucking happy that it felt so fucking refreshing watching it. It was like a fucking glass of orange juice in the morning. I was like, damn, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's just
the
nice.
manga especially is just
I read a few
insane.
of the chapters of the manga where it left off, and I was like, holy shit.
Oh, Hayashi Kyu's art is just fucking insane.
I felt fine being like, you know what? I can tell the story isn't getting to the best bits, and that's totally fine. Like, I get it.
It's nowhere near getting to the best bits.
That's fine. Is that not fine, God?
I mean, it's fine. It's just
is it not fine?
It's just annoying, right? Because I like experiencing the best part of stories. I like seeing stories go from like at least hit one kind of climax. Because I feel like
there was like Attack on Titan season 2. That's what it was.
Like my problem with Dorohedoro was that I can't point to a single part to be like, this is a huge climax happening right now.
It doesn't have to have that though.
I
That's
feel
literally
like
the
it
slice
does.
of life fucking like you literally just named slice of life. Like
I feel
nothing
though,
climactic
but
ever
that's
happens.
the thing. I feel though that the reason why Dorohedoro was so unique in that sense is because it poses this incredible world and these incredible characters. And yet they really take their time to like kind of reel it in.
And they don't mind you showing you the characters you might not be interested in.
Yeah, because eventually they will become interesting. And it's just slowly building up this world.
The villains I didn't give a shit about.
No, I can say this perfectly. It just didn't feel like a season. It felt like all right, we've just run out of runtime. Let's just cut the season off basically. With most anime seasons, you have some kind of climax. You have a season finale. This didn't really feel like it had a season finale. It just kind of just ended.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't need that. Like sometimes the ride is better than the destination. You know what I mean? Like
I want a complete package with my story.
Well, because I feel the same thing kind of happened with Beastars as well. The way like
Beastars didn't end satisfying.
Really.
Oh no, that had a climax, man.
Where was the climax?
The stage performance.
Not just the stage performance, but when he. I can't say this without going to spoilers.
You can spoil it. Just say spoiler.
But when he saved Haru. That was pretty climactic. That was the end of a story.
I don't know.
And then Dorohedoro had equivalents of that when he let out his magic juice and they had to get it back or something. I can't remember what happened.
Something like that. Yeah.
I remember just it being like fucking hyped, though. I don't know. Like not everything like needs to have a neat package gone.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
man.
it does.
Literally, each Lord of the Rings movie like is a mess, bro.
Yeah.
No, because at least at the end of the Lord of the Rings movie, you still have some kind of closure, but it's like, oh, that was a cool story arc.
I swear, like, what the fuck happens in the second Lord of the Rings film at the end? I don't remember.
There's two towers. That's the only thing I remember.
I don't fucking.
that was that climactic battle at the end of Two Towers.
Yeah, but that wasn't the end of it, though.
Like, what do you mean it wasn't the end of it? That was the end of the battle.
Yeah, the end of the battle,
Like,
not the end of the movie.
Imagine if they just stopped mid-battle.
No.
You're just like...
Dorohedoro did not do that.
No,
it wasn't like a mid-battle.
No.
We didn't get like a Tokyo Ghoul season 1 ending,
because we
right?
didn't even get that big climactic battle in Dorohedoro. Like...
Okay, but Megalobox, right, was basically that, right? No, it was a very nice, it was a cool story, had a very nice package, and that was shit, right? It's not always about the package.
No, Megalobox is great. What are you talking about?
It was boring, bro.
Megalobox was like, let's take ping pong and put it in like a boxing setting. It was. What did you like about Megalobox?
No. I loved Megablox in the first viewing. I just said Megablox. I love Megablox. I enjoyed it, but at the same time, I'm like, the story was just kind of like, all right, cool. I mean, I knew what was going to happen. It was so fucking obvious. Like, it was just kind of like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not to say that Megalobox is like was the greatest anime to come out of that year,
but people were like, it's the fucking great. Like, people genuinely were upset that it wasn't anime of the year, right?
I mean, it wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good.
I would say I felt more complete. I definitely felt more complete watching Megalobox than I did
it was.
Dorohedoro.
But I think Dorohedoro was better than Megalobox for me.
I mean,
personally.
for me, like at the moment, I can see that Dorohedoro definitely had more potential to be good than Megalobox. I'm just saying that it didn't get near that point. It didn't fucking get near that point. And I wanted something. I wanted a moment I could think back to Dorohedoro and be like, that was a great show. But to me,
the baseball part, I can't.
Baseball?
Where they had they had the cockroach, they had like the giant cockroach join them to play baseball or some shit, and I was like, this is so fucking dumb, but I love it.
By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not as heavily involved, is because I read all the manga and I'm completely satisfied with it. So
Yeah, I'm sure the manga's amazing.
oh
right?
yeah, I didn't even watch the anime because I'd finished the
Joey's
manga.
that guy.
Yeah, I'm just that guy. I'm like,
Joey's the fucking smug cunt.
Peasants.
yeah, I'm
anime.
like you peasants fight while I sit on the throne and
Joey's
drink
there
wine.
when fucking Jesus is on the cross. Joey's like, God, you should see what happens next. you guys won't believe what he's about to pull.
I'm the guy in the cinema who like mouths what they say as it's happening, right?
Just wait till we get to the cave, bro.
Yeah.
What? You better keep your eye on the cave.
Yeah.
You guys thought that was insignificant, bro.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's gonna come back, but yeah.
He's not gonna revive.
Yeah.
But like, he's literally that guy.
I'm that
can't
guy.
fucking
God,
help himself.
I hate those fucking
God,
manga
I
fans.
hate Joey.
Like,
God, he's such a smug cunt.
Like, oh, you like that character? Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, have fun while it lasts.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you might not want to get invested. No, just like forget what I'm saying. It means nothing. Just don't
I
get
hate
invested
it
in that
though when
character.
you have that friend who wants to know. They're like, is anything gonna happen to them? I'm like, don't ask me that. Don't ask me that.
Oh no, I'm absolutely that guy that's like, oh, you'll see. You'll see.
I hate it when people tell me like, I'm like, oh yeah, I've got these 3 parts left. Like, oh, part 4's the best. I'm like, don't fucking tell me what part's the best. I want to have my own opinion.
Yeah, I just want to go into a series with like 0 expectations. Because even if I hear something like, oh, this part's fucking amazing, like I don't want to know this part's amazing. I just want to like experience the fact that it's amazing instead of like hyping it up. Because then I have like expectations to me, and I don't want expectations to me.
To fuck Joey over here, as Joey just started watching Demon Slayer.
Yeah, finally.
The reason
the anime man watching Demon Slayer in 2020.
Animation. I was that bored. I was just like, all right, I should probably start this.
Animation of the decade.
Animation of the decade.
So the reason why I watched Demon Slayer was excuse me, but.
Oh, there you go.
The reason why I watched Demon Slayer was because I was not watching it, but then suddenly on Twitter. Dude, episode 19.
Yeah,
bro. That was insane, bro. You won't believe it, bro. The animation gave birth to my child, bro. It fixed all of my AIDS.
It cured my autism.
Yeah. It was like, I've never seen. This is like the level of hype that must have been there for Jesus's resurrection, bro. It was. I'd never seen so much hype for something in my life.
I think that was the first time I've ever seen an anime trending on Twitter.
Like fucking Ninja was like, bro, I'm an anime fan the whole time. Fucking like.
Are we just gonna call it that now? The Jesus resurrection arc.
Yeah. It was the second coming of Jesus.
I have probably made too many religious references this podcast. I just think because people feel strongly about religion.
Yeah.
But anyway, I watched it, and the whole time I was watching Demon Slayer, I was unimpressed by everything because I was like, yes, I'm waiting for episode 19.
Yeah.
I'm saving my nut for episode 19, and there was plenty of really amazing like.
I'm saving my nut.
It's like when you've watched a porno, right? You're saving your, you know where the good bit is. Let's not. We all do it, right? Let's not pretend like we don't. Everyone skips. You know where the blowjob starts. You skip.
Let's go to literally 10 minutes in, and then let's skip again to 20 minutes.
Okay. Do you watch the blowjobs in porn?
No.
No, you skip past it, right?
Yeah.
So you skip past it, and then they're already in then you've gone too far because they're already fucking fully at it. You're like, no, go back.
Yeah.
Because you want to get before they just start that, right?
Right.
That's what it was, right? That's what it was. It's like.
So are you saying that episode 19 was the post blowjob?
It was the post blowjob part of the porno. It was like everything else you knew. It was like you knew it was the blowjob, so you were like, I'm saving it. I'm saving the nut. I'm saving it. You have to save it because if you get super hyped about something that happened and you know better's coming on, you can't match the level of excitement.
True.
I'm sorry to the female viewers who don't watch porn, and the
all the male
viewers who don't watch porn. What's wrong with you?
We don't discriminate here.
But what the fuck?
Yeah. So what is your opinion on Demon Slayer then?
Okay, so
It's the blowjob of anime.
Yeah, it's animation of the decade. So I'm not up to episode 19 yet. I think I'm right before that.
Save that nut, Joe.
I'm saving that nut.
Save the nut.
But I think that's one of the big reasons why I decided to not watch it until much later because I didn't want that hype to sway my opinion on the show.
You now.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no, like I'll admit, like because it was everyone was fucking talking about it at the time, right? It's definitely in the back of my head.
You're like
as I'm watching
unimpressed
it.
with things because you're expecting to be impressed.
Right, right. Because I'm expecting episode 19 to be the one that I nut
To be the nuts.
Yeah, to be the nut, right? So I'm basically blue balls for fucking 18 episodes, right? I'm just like, it's coming.
This
Well,
is
I
like
just have to hold on.
This is like, it's like a JAV where it's like 50 minutes of build up.
It is like, but that's I think that's why I wanted it to wait until all the hype was over, just so that the earliest stuff doesn't fucking persuade how I see the actual show. I wanted to just go into it completely clean.
Man, I feel sorry for anyone who's doing that with Attack on Titan. It's like someday it's gonna stop being popular.
Right, right.
It's just not.
It's just not happening, yeah. But also because, you know, the manga is ending soon, or I think it's almost ended. I don't know, or it's
I
ended.
think it has ended.
I think it has ended, right?
Yeah, it has ended.
Yeah, so it has ended. So I'm like, okay, now's probably the best time to actually start watching it, just so that I could probably go and just read the manga as well,
Yeah,
because I'm that guy. So I was just bored, and I was like, all right, you know what, fuck it, I'll see what this show's all about, and it's good. I mean, I enjoy it. It's great. It's
the
very
cornflakes of anime.
It's
like,
very
you can't hate it. Like
yeah,
it's cornflakes.
It's very inoffensive. Like
Yeah, yeah.
there is nothing inherently about the show I dislike, but I mean, so far I can't fucking stand Zenitsu. I'm sorry. Like he's just an annoying fucking character.
Who does?
There are lots of
There
people.
are lots of people.
There are so many people who simp for Zenitsu, and I'm like, why? He's just fucking annoying.
I guess because I think a lot of people can relate to the hold me back, because if I go sicko mode, bro, I unleash my true power.
Yeah.
You're done. So
Yeah.
like, I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah,
aspect.
right?
I'm a pussy, but
I don't watch. I don't watch the
Also, it's
anime
all
of
cool now.
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
You better run, bro.
That's the problem though. Is right now is that I don't know if I'm just not as invested into shonen characters as most people are. But I don't really care about Zenitsu right now. I still don't really care about Inosuke all that much. Maybe I'll learn to like
I know
him.
people are gonna be pissed about me, but like I feel like it is literally My Hero Academia with the skin. Like, think about it,
Yeah.
right? Inosuke is Bakugo.
Yeah.
Tanjiro is Deku.
Yeah.
Zenitsu is, I don't fucking know,
I
an
don't know.
amalgamation of probably some other fucking
Every other
pussy.
character. Here's the thing.
Like-
Demon Slayer to me is solid. It's just.
But so is My Hero Academia. Like, it's just another solid shonen.
But to be fair, if I can't, I would rather watch Demon Slayer than My Hero Academia.
No, same.
Yeah.
Is there a tournament arc in Demon Slayer? That's what I need to know.
Not yet.
Not
I mean,
yet.
Demon Slayer.
Not that we know of. Manga readers?
It probably
I mean,
is.
I just find it funny because I feel like Demon Slayer has just filled that gap in that was the Bleach fan before. Because like you haven't got to the later episodes where they basically introduce like a whole
70,000.
Yeah, we basically have our Soul Society.
I do admit I'm way more invested in the world building of Demon Slayer than I am in My Hero Academia.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, there's so much. I don't know. The characters feel like the ones that we don't know much about seem so much more interesting. Whereas I don't give a fuck about All for One.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he's fun to watch.
I didn't even get that far.
I mean,
honestly.
I think he's fucking boring.
I like for me.
A human scrotum with powers. Okay, cool.
Like I really enjoyed Hero Academia, and then as more seasons came out,
beautiful
like, I
design.
went from like loving it to be like solid. It's a solid show.
Yeah, for me, it's like I watched season 1, and I was like, should I watch season 2? And then I reflected on like I didn't like season 1 enough to go watch season 2.
Yeah. They
Even though people are like, no, but season 2 is where the tournament arc begins, bro. It's so fucking
Wow.
good. And I'm like,
way to call me out like that, Joey.
And I'm just like, I don't give a shit about
Are
tournament
you
arc.
caught up on My Hero Academia anime?
Yes, I am.
Did you like the last season that just happened?
No, I did not.
Oh my fucking god, I was so bored.
Really?
Like, I
Yeah.
did not think they built up Overload.
Overload.
That's a good villain.
Overlord.
Over something.
Overhaul.
Yeah,
I didn't think they built him up very well, and then it was like literally the anime trope where every single episode had a flashback.
Yeah.
Oh god,
And
I
then
hate
they
that
and
shit.
then they won the fight. And it's like, oh for fuck's sake.
That's what I fucking hated about Naruto. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's just like
Now
go
I
back
need
on
to
the
do
fucking
Like
flashback.
my favorite fight in My Hero Academia to this day is the first All Might versus Nami.
AB.
Like zero
That shit
flashbacks.
was good.
Oh,
That
the
shit
season
was
one is season 1.
Yeah, the season
Oh,
one.
yeah,
That
that's
to
really
me,
good,
that to
yeah.
me sold me on the show. That was like zero flashbacks. It was just a hero being a hero, and now it's just that was a clean nut.
It was.
And like other arcs, there have been good points in other arcs, but it hasn't taken me back to the love I felt at that point in the
That's
show.
a good point. I'll be honest. I don't think I was as hyped for the All Might versus All for One fight as the Nomu versus.
I mean, All Might versus All for One. Was
You
just
knew
like,
he was gonna win.
I mean, that was less about the fight. The fight itself was just really fucking boring because it was like you had All for One, right? A million fucking powers, and he uses the same fucking attack 5 times in a row.
Literally me in a fighting game. X, 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 X. It's like, because he doesn't have the fucking combo sheet, Don. How is he supposed to know it? If you have all these powers, how the fuck do you know what combos
It's
together?
like mash X and then every now and then hit triangle.
It's literally like when you learn the one combo that seems to be spammable. That's literally All for One. Like, cause like he's figured out 3 combos that seem to work well. It's like, I don't really want to do like, I don't think the bubbles power up will go well with the photocopy power
It's
up.
like that Smash player who only spams the forward smash. It's just like, this will get the job done.
I wonder if there was ever a conversation where he stole powers. People were like, but why did you steal that power? It's like, I stole the power to be permanently erect. And it's like, but why? Why did you steal that power? You know, like,
I'll tell you what it is. It's like the same syndrome you have when you're like scrolling it on Netflix, where you just have like so many fucking powers, and you're like, fuck it, I'll just rewatch the same thing I've rewatched 5 times in a row.
Okay, I'll be honest, right? I really fucking wanted All Might to win that fight and die.
Yeah,
like,
I wanted him to die.
And
as
I
well.
think that would have been fucking legendary.
Yeah.
Like, God, I've said
Top
that
10
word.
anime deaths.
God, I haven't said legendary in a fucking long time. God, yeah. He should have died, I thought. It would have made, like, the next arc or so, because he's just kind of chilling around now. He's just kind of like the boomer who's like, yeah, I was cool once.
I love hanging out with these kids.
Like, I'm sure manga readers, you know, as they always with their omnipotence, knowledge, and their
especially the My Hero,
their 360 vision and hindsight.
I fucking one thing. My biggest pet peeve is when you have like a criticism of a show that's like up to that point, and the manga reader's like,
but the manga.
I'm
10 volumes in. You'll see. Thank you, Joey. Thank you for that.
To me, it felt like hesitation that he didn't kill All Might, because he'd been building up All Might's frail ass, like, you know, poison-ridden body.
Don't look at me, man. I don't know what the fuck
I'm just looking at you, Joe. You're fucking anemic. Come on. Okay. No, like, he built up how frail and how he was dying. Why didn't he kill him there at the peak, right? Like, I don't know. To me, he should have. Maybe
because he was too much of a beloved character.
I think there was probably he was scared to. I don't know. Maybe the manga reader's probably like, well, actually, there's some, you know.
I mean,
but I don't give a shit.
That scene would have definitely hit me harder if he had died.
Because it also would have made Endeavor's, like, when he becomes the hero, you know, in the next arc, that would have made that even more impactful, because he's the only one left now.
Yeah.
Right? And he never got to show All Might that, right?
Yeah.
Why are we going on a fucking fanfic of My Hero Academia?
You're creating a fanfic.
I wanted him to die. He should have fucking died.
You know
Kill All Might.
Let me rewrite My Hero Academia.
Let's just rewrite. Hey, Horikoshi, this is how it's supposed to be done. I'm a writer.
Let me fix your art.
Stop getting banned in China. Let me fix it.
I'm a writer. Hire me, Horikoshi.
I don't know, like there's stuff like that I don't know, fucking I'm losing interest in My Hero Academia by this season.
I am as well. I didn't think I would, because it was one thing I was super hyped about when it first started airing, and right now I think I like Black Clover more than My Hero Academia. I didn't think
Can you
that would
say
happen.
that? Do we
I
have to
don't
bleep
know.
that? Like,
Did I just say something blasphemous? I don't know.
How can a man be so brave?
you have made the Black Clover fandom extremely happy.
Yeah.
You've given them validation where there was
recognition.
Here's your validation, everyone. But no, because I feel like with Black Clover, it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun. It's just this is the pure shonen fun I was looking for. And with My Hero Academia, I feel like it's trying to go for greatness. It's like it's trying to build
It's going
up
for the long con.
It's going for the long con. It's trying to build up so many great points and great characters, but it's just doing a lot of things that is just not keeping my interest as well. Like, what the fuck? Okay, what the fuck was that last arc in My Hero Academia season 4 as well? With the villain who I can't even remember, the fucking magician.
British guy, basically.
Yeah.
Like the fucking tea
British guy.
His whole quirk is that, like, he drinks tea.
Yeah.
I don't actually think that's his quirk, but all he does is drink tea. Oh, he can make things into... He's basically Hisoka. He makes things into rubber.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but then he drinks tea. So that's like that's also his big thing, is that he's like really picky about tea.
Right.
And I'm like, is this how he like envisions British people?
Yeah.
Because yes, that's actually true.
And
very
it
picky
just
about
like
tea.
the entire arc just felt like a filler arc that wasn't actually filler. And I know people are gonna be mad at me because they
I'm
enjoyed.
looking forward to the comments. Of
They
this
enjoyed
episode.
the school festival and everything, but I was just not invested enough in the side characters to really give a shit about the school festival. And the villain was just fucking weak sauce as fuck. So I didn't give a shit about that. So that entire arc was just. I'm gonna forget that when season 5 ends.
Yeah, I wonder, is My Hero Academia trying to go for like a 10-year run here, or do you think it's going to be like?
I feel with just how successful it is, I'm sure people at
Might change
Shonen
his
Jump.
plans.
Well, because I think the people at Shonen Jump
They want a One Piece replacement.
They want not so much a One Piece replacement, but they want something that will line up with One Piece for a while, because we've currently had Demon Slayer just ended, Haikyuu just
But
fucking ended.
is One Piece going to end anytime soon?
Well,
No.
Oda said that it'll end in the next 5 years, but who the fuck? It's Oda.
In One Piece years, though, that's pretty soon.
It's One Piece years, that's really soon. The manga's been going for like 25 years.
I'm wondering, as a fan who has been watching My Hero from the start, right? How, do they really expect someone to be into a show for 10 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. I've been into One Piece for over 10 years.
Yeah. I've been into One Piece for as long as I've read it.
Like, when One Piece ends...
I think my mum gave up, being interested in me after, 8. You know what I mean? She fucking birthed me. I'm kidding.
No, when One
I was
Piece
gonna fucking
ends, I'm
slap
gonna cry like nobody.
Oh no, I'm gonna fucking cry when One Piece ends.
Right.
Jeez, because that's like a huge part of my life. That's just gone.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Fuck,
just like your pet.
I guess
dying or
I
something,
guess I did watch Game of Thrones for 10 years.
Is
And
that
that
10
was
years?
it's eight seasons, right? But they took
Yeah.
2 years in the last
Oh
one.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, think about
And
the
that was
amount
the
of
worst ending.
think
I'd
about
ever
the
had in
amount of
my
people
life.
who fucking cried when Harry Potter ended, and that show had been going on for not show, but that book series had been going on for fuck knows how long.
True. I guess I underestimate. I guess when you say be interested in this for 10 years, it sounds hard, but then in real life, it's very much not like that. It's not like every day you're like, I'm caring.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Unless you go on Twitter, there's actually some people who are like, yeah, I fucking love One Piece every day.
Yeah, but that's their only personality trait,
true.
right?
Your Tinder profile, I like One Piece.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we're meant to be.
But no, it was so weird, seeing even something like Naruto, and seeing the characters grow up, and kind of growing up with the characters as well.
Right? Boruto.
Yeah,
I mean-
Boruto, the best.
I mean, I shit on Boruto and everything, but some of those first few episodes where you see Naruto as a dad, and you see Sasuke as a dad, and you're like, man.
Well, the same thing happened
I'm
with
so proud,
when
man.
fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender ended, right? And then the first episode
was
of
really good.
Korra,
I
the
really
first
like
episode of Korra was like, oh my god, Katara's old now. But then after the first episode, I was like, all right, I don't fucking care.
I like Korra.
I thought Korra was kind of mean.
You fucking love that word. I loved all 4 seasons. Were there 4 seasons?
Of Korra? No, I think it's 3. Wasn't it?
I loved all of them.
I don't know. I much
People
prefer.
had their complaints, but I was like, okay.
Okay, because I never grew up on Avatar.
Oh, me
The Last
neither, me
Airbender.
neither.
Yeah, I only just recently watched it in the last couple of
Yeah, me
years.
too.
Avatar's fucking amazing.
I actually still haven't seen it.
Okay, it's fucking. I
Really good show.
completely understand the hype now because it's fucking great. But then I watched Korra and I was like, this doesn't hit different. This doesn't hit different.
It's like a great anime kind of feel, but also has that comfort of a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
It's really in a sweet spot.
The jokes are very campy.
I don't think I've ever heard you talk about something as endearing as you just talked about Avatar:
It's just
The Last
something
Airbender.
so comfortable about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really takes you. It's like.
Oh,
it's like how you felt. I imagine when I say imagine when you were trading Yu-Gi-Oh cards with your friends.
Yeah.
That level of man.
Yeah.
That was fun, wasn't it?
I can totally understand why people are just as into it today as they were back then.
It really is encapsulated and captured it time capsule of
that
just
is
that
very
feeling.
close.
Yeah.
When you watch it, you can't help but get that feeling.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, we all know a VPN protects our privacy. No one's doubting that. And our security online, right? But I didn't know this until recently, and it's taken my TV watching game to the next level!
Tell me more.
You can use a VPN to unlock movies and shows that are only available in other countries.
Oh my god, I got so excited, I forgot to even mention that this episode was sponsored by ExpressVPN!
The ExpressVPN?
Gentlemen, over the weekend, I used ExpressVPN to binge Doctor Who on the UK Netflix.
No fucking way.
It was simple, Gon. Simple.
How simple?
I just fired up ExpressVPN app, changed my location to the UK, refreshed Netflix, and that was it!
That was so easy!
So you're telling me that ExpressVPN hides your IP address and lets you control where you want the sites to think you're located?
That's exactly it.
insane.
Oh
That's
my
insane.
god, I had no idea.
Not only that, but you can choose from almost 100 different countries. That more than 99.
Shit.
We're on 3 digits.
That's 100 more than 0.
That's 100 more than 0. That's double
gosh.
50. So just think about all the Netflix libraries you can go through. I'll
Joey.
give you a clue how many libraries. It's 100.
Guys, I have a question. Do you love anime?
No.
Get out of here.
Yeah, do I love
Do you
anime?
love anime, Gon?
Connor!
Did you know that you can use ExpressVPN to access Japanese Netflix and be spirited away?
Is that an anime reference?
That is.
I would definitely need that in my position right now.
But gone. It's not
the
just
fuck?
Netflix. ExpressVPN
I
works
just
with
realized
any
the hand
streaming
post.
service.
Yes.
Hulu, BBC iPlayer, YouTube, you name it. It can do it.
Really?
Fix My Marriage, it can do it.
I mean, listen, boys. There are hundreds of VPNs out there. I'm sure we all know.
Of
I'm
course,
sure we all
of
know.
course,
But
of
the
course.
reason I use ExpressVPN and the reason why you boys use
Of course,
ExpressVPN is to watch shows because it's just so ridiculously fast. There's
How
never
fast, Joey? How fast?
There's never any buffering or lag, and you can stream in HD, no problemo.
I actually, like, no jokes aside, actually, it is good.
It is there.
But ExpressVPN is also compatible with all of your devices, phones, media consoles, smart TVs, and more, so you can watch what you want on the go or on the big screen, wherever you are.
Wherever?
Wherever, Joey.
Damn.
And if you go to expressvpn.com/trashtaste right now, you can get an extra 3 free months.
3 free months?
3. That's a lot of threes.
Oh, I struggle to count.
In that 3. I don't know what I'll say.
So support the show, watch what you want, and protect yourself at expressvpn.com/trashtaste. Links in the description below.
Check yourself and protect yourself. Back to the show. So I'll tell you what else I've been watching recently. I've been catching up to ReZero Season 2 as well.
Me too.
This is like going back how many episodes ago where we're just like, we're gonna get back to ReZero. Here you go, fans. We're getting back to
What, 5
ReZero.
episodes
The
later?
amount of memes that came out
This
of
is
that.
1 minute later. Don't fucking, in the internet, 1 minute is nothing.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
can I just laugh at something?
Okay.
Why is Garfield a big orange cat? What's up with that?
I never thought about that before.
He literally turns into a big orange cat. Have you watched ReZero Season 2?
No, I haven't.
So there's one character called Garfield. Not Garfield. Garfield.
Garfield.
And Garfield.
Oh yeah.
And he turns into
A big orange
a
cat.
big orange cat.
What the fuck?
Probably hates Mondays.
Yeah. Loves lasagna.
I just,
Yeah.
I had to like pause it when this like, okay, spoilers for ReZero, when he just starts murdering people.
Right.
This cat is just this fucking chunky Garfield.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
murdering people, and I was like, wow.
Now I want to watch
Wow,
this.
damn, what timeline happened to Garfield where he died, bro?
It's on a Monday, probably.
I feel like you should. I mean, I feel like you should watch ReZero Season 2 because
Oh, it's
I
amazing.
think it's fucking amazing.
Oh, it's great.
Oh no,
Because-
I need to.
Yeah, because I feel like have you seen Season 1?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I feel like we going back to our conversation earlier. Season 1 set up the world really, really well.
Oh, perfect.
But then I knew it had the potential to go even further. I feel like ReZero Season 2 is
And
definitely
this
amazing.
goes
But
even
one thing
further.
I really liked is how in like the first few episodes of Season 2, there were just no deaths. It was just building up his character.
Right.
Like with what happened to Subaru in the first few episodes, that was fucking genius.
Oh, it's so good.
Because it managed to build up Subaru's character in a way that hadn't been like done before, and really just explore who he is and why he acts the way he does.
Right.
Yeah, because they built up this almost very childish mindset that he had that we often see in anime characters, especially in isekai.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they kind of just deconstructed it in season 2, which
Yeah,
I thought was
right,
amazing because it's like, I hate this fucking incel. And then they're like, here's the reason why he's an incel and why he's going to change.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I respect that.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, I've only heard the greatest
Yeah,
things.
because
about it.
season 1, you know, when you saw people who were like, dude, I relate to Subaru, I'm like, what's wrong with you? The fuck? I think I mentioned this in another episode.
Yeah.
But it's great because it's basically
Holy
they built that all up
shit!
to be like,
Howdy,
okay, now he's a shitty
Lender
character, we're gonna teach
LE.
him why he's
Welcome.
such a-
Hello.
and why
Hello,
he's kind of
GTO
behavior
the
I'm treating this
Rebellion.
Subaru that is toxic.
Yeah.
As it would be.
Yeah.
As
Kind
it
of
is,
fucking
as it is,
toxic.
as it is
Yeah,
toxic.
like-
Fucking simping for Amelia.
yeah, and it's really interesting. 'Cause I
So
didn't
far,
like
I've
it
done the
when I
body.
realized what they were first doing, but I started to enjoy it. So they're using the
I've done the
whole
body.
reset thing.
So now I'm
as a
doing
way to,
the
like, slowly build up
gauntlets
this one
part.
kind of thing that they're stuck in.
Alright.
Yeah.
And I thought it was fucking
Gundam.
annoying at first because I wanted them to leave the sanctuary.
Yeah.
I'm
And
doing
I really
this
like how they've just slowly been building it up.
Shin
through the
Munsha.
resets.
Exactly.
And you get it piece by piece, and because it feels like almost like a
Now I'm doing
movie
the gauntlet
where you're
part.
kind of getting little information.
Parts.
And it's just built it up really well. I don't know. I'm just really into it right now. And
It's
I'm
a
so hyped for it goes.
it-
I have no qualms with it right now.
Like
So,
I'm actually way more.
You
into
guys
it
want to
than
see my
season
face
one.
or
Season one, I very much
Oh,
enjoyed
Lord.
it.
Actually, I do.
you
have
guys
a,
want to see my face or want me to see my
headphones,
hand doing
man.
the stuff?
I want my bitch back, bro. I get it. She's just kind of gone.
Is
But
this a
That's
kid or
amazing
do you?
scenes, bro.
No,
bro,
this is
you
a
gotta
kid.
get,
This
like,
is a kid.
Full blowjob scene from the back.
It's non.
I'ma
It's a
say
kid.
it. I'ma say it.
Okay, I was
Oh,
considering
to
using.
be like, who's that character Connor's talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh, I'm gonna say it. Don't make me say it.
Why would you still miss
So
Red
I'll
when
continue on doing
this
this.
perfect specimen of a
This is a
can't get
PS.
over-
been introduced
It's not
to the
in
show.
an anime. It's a PS2 version of a Gundam.
Because she has 4 penis heads.
Yeah, she has 4 penis heads. Yeah.
Do you want to explain why that's the case, Jerry?
PS2
There was a
Gundam
meme that I saw in the Sonic
from
fan
what
base.
game? I don't know what
of,
game.
like,
Oh, it's a Sonic.
Yeah, it's always the Sonic fan base where they're like, Knuckles has 4 penis heads, and I was like, what? And then apparently, if you go onto Wikipedia, you look up like an actual
PlayStation
echidna, like
2.
the
I
animal.
don't know. I
that's
can read
the Knuckles
Japanese.
is based off. Yeah, echidnas have 4 penis
So
Okay, I will admit,
I'll be
she's a
continuing
top
doing
tier.
this
She's
Yeah.
definitely
Gundam.
pulling away.
She-
Man,
she's
she
like-
broke. She
I'm almost
broke
done though.
Subaru
It's
Cat.
just the
Yeah,
weapons
right.
and the gauntlets part I
when
haven't
she
done
know
yet.
what she do, she just fucking. I was like, there was some ReZero girls
Okay.
that I liked, and then there was Beatrice, and then she just came along and destroyed everybody.
It's literally that meme with the car drifting. It's like going straight and turning. It's like Amelia drifting to Echidna in one short episode. I will admit, it's tempting.
So,
But as a knight,
how are you guys?
my
How are you
loyalties
guys?
cannot be swayed, goddammit!
You are
Good.
not my queen!
This is literally, I'm like, I was clowning earlier, I'm gonna get serious about it, and
Yeah,
then I'm
yeah.
literally now doing the same thing.
Why hasn't the
Betray my
live
queen.
action Gundam Wing movie? Too many Transformers movie.
I don't trust men who sway
Okay,
their
good. That's good.
You're
That.
weak. Pick a
Cause
wife
nobody
and
wants to.
God,
There's too much CGI for a Gundam movie. More CGI than a Marvel movie, I guess.
What do you like about her? She's
Marvel
like,
movie.
She's like croutons in a salad, right? Like, that's how I see it.
Going to grab a snack. Be right back. Okay.
That you can never, you don't have to worry about the amount of dressing on them.
Yeah.
Right. Rem never fails to just be there, right? Like Rem's just there, man. You know what I mean? And
I don't know, man.
Rem came through. She murdered him. That's hot, first of all. Maybe it's like that. That's hot. That's hot.
Alright.
And then she kind of, she became ooh woo, and I kind of.
Ooh.
That's kind of hard.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very struggling to remember. I just remember that she was loyal to death, and it was very endearing. How many times do we get waifus, right, that put their heart on the line like that? And God's like, well, will you bring up the notebook?
Let me bring out the massive list of literally probably
I've-
90% of waifus out there
I've
in
had-
different ways.
But I feel like those waifus, they wanted to get the result. They wanted to be the chosen one. Whereas Ren confessed, knowing full well she was never going to be picked. And there's something I can respect about that.
I don't know about that one, man. Like,
I obviously
Ugh.
haven't watched enough Power Rangers.
Chotto, matte desu.
yeah, exactly.
They say that's what they're like. I know you won't.
I just realized the rate notification didn't put in.
Ren totally
Well,
did.
I need to fix that later.
I know you're not gonna pick me, but I fucking love you, and that's okay, King. That's what I love about Ren, man. That's when that single time when she.
I have a
I don't know, man.
special
There's like an entire
notification.
spiel of like how she wants like a family and stuff, and like how do you think
Rito,
and she's like, I want
I need to check my setting later.
cottage, and
I don't know
he was
what
like,
happened.
What the fuck?
I think
She
I
was
remember
promo-
something like
She
that.
was, she was pretty set in stone.
Like,
I'm like, yeah, you're gonna pick me.
I mean,
There was definitely like a flash forward or
mean,
something where she had kids with Subaru.
You can
Yeah.
practice your pull-out game then. You know what I mean? Like it's fine.
Pull out and pray.
I mean that's fine,
If
right?
it
Like,
fails, you can just reset.
you're like, shit. I hope the checkpoint was over a month ago. It's gonna be real awkward.
She comes back with like the results.
You like-
It's just like,
You go back, your checkpoint. It's like 2 weeks. You're like, shit. She's still pregnant. You're like, we're fucking awful people.
I'm
So
sure. I'm
fucking
sure
awful.
there's a fucking dojo.
I don't know. I can't remember. I'll be honest. I can't
Done.
remember.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like,
Just there's the king. There's like all
The
knights
gauntlets
know why
part,
they're
now
fighting
for the
king. Like,
shield.
shit, why are we fighting? I don't know. Actually, been doing it for like 10 years. Oh, I guess we just keep fighting.
Yeah, but that's such a weak mindset.
Yeah,
No,
that's a weak mindset, bro.
A weak
GTO
mindset is
rebellion
swaying with the
Deska.
wind gone like you do, and you, Joey.
I
No,
haven't
no.
swayed yet. I'm still for
You're gonna,
Beatrice.
I already know you're gonna sway. I don't even fucking.
Alright, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
honestly, I was never like.
Joey's
I-
literally that
like,
meme of the
like,
guy. Ooh, like turning around.
I was in the Beatrice camp because there was
Because
like.
you like kids.
We
'Cause you
bring
like
it down,
kids.
are we, Connor?
She's like,
Lolicons.
I don't know.
Nani Koda.
How do you know,
Okay.
Your Honor, that she was like a.
This is the problem, right? Let's say you're your waifu is Beatrice or fucking Shinobu,
Yeah.
right? You go into the movies, right?
Yeah.
You turn up to the fucking restaurant. Table for two. This is my waifu down here. We're gonna sit, hold hands. Come to the table.
No.
I can't stand the looks I'm gonna get at that restaurant.
No.
When I sit down with my fucking 10-year-old at the table and we're playing footsies.
Here's the thing. Alright, here's the thing. First of all, she's 890. But second of all,
can she drink? She's 890.
yeah, of course. Yeah, no, but here's the thing: is that like, at least my viewing of like my anime waifus is that I like them because they're not real. Do you want to? You know what I'm saying?
We've gone full circle.
Yeah.
We've gone full circle.
I like them. Like I don't want them to be.
Do you? Want a 10-page thesis on waifu theory?
I can give you a 10-page thesis on waifu philosophy. Okay, right now, like I don't want my
I don't want.
waifu to be real because it's the whole. It's going back to the whole maid cafe thing, where it's
Why
like.
do you like kids, Joey?
I don't. It's the whole. It's going back to the whole maid cafe thing, where it's like I like it because it's not real, and the moment it becomes real, then you realize, oh shit, this is not cool.
Would you be happy with someone if they fucking murdered you in a
Yeah.
past life, and you're like, you know what, you know, we're cool now.
Yeah.
You're loyal to me now, but you did fucking murder me that one time.
Yeah.
Did fucking like chop off my legs and fucking beat me to death like 3 times or
Yeah.
something.
If it was hot. That's not like some people's kink, right? Like it's like flatlining, but not coming back, right? it's just like just fucking dying. Like
Are we gonna find you in like this decrepit love hotel one day?
People are gonna think I'm into some weird. I assure you.
We're gonna rock up to your fucking like, and we're gonna rock up to your dead body. You're just gonna have the biggest smile on your face.
You're gonna be like died by like asphyxiation with like 10 stab wounds, and you guys like
I unfortunately am pretty vanilla, but I love the idea of the kinks.
That's what I don't understand about
It's
people.
the idea of these weird things that you could do that I never want to do.
But that's the thing, right? It's like that's the thing. You don't want it to be real,
Yeah.
right? But so you're okay with it not being real. That's how I see it.
You're
right?
okay with it, with losing. That's what reminds me about me. It's such a weak mindset. You're okay with it not being real. You're okay with not growing.
But that's what I've never understood about people who like say that fucking Gasai is their wife. I'm like, what? Because they openly are like, oh yeah, I'd love it if she was my actual girlfriend. I'm like, no, you wouldn't. You would not. You would not want to fucking murderous bitches of your fucking girlfriend.
Okay, done.
They exist. Just go to the side.
As an idea, yandere's, can be hot, as an idea.
Yeah.
But obviously in real life,
It won't be hot.
yeah.
Absolutely not.
I mean, personally, I found Gasai like annoying as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
Same.
that was not hot. That was just like fucking annoying.
The girl I preferred in Mirai Nikki was the fuck's the one with the eye patch.
Oh
That chick.
yeah.
I found her way more hot.
I like that
I
shit.
found her way more hot
Yeah.
than
It's the girl from another one.
Fuck serial murders. I want terrorists.
Yeah,
Give
exactly.
me a
Terrorists.
terrorist
Speaking
wife.
of, I was actually
Okay.
So my Japanese tutor,
Yeah.
she's a Japanese one, and she like takes my anime recommendations as like gospel. So
There's your first mistake.
I've slowly been recommending her like worse and worse
Rubble.
and she's been like, she started off really into it.
Yeah.
'Cause I wanted to
Holy
see how much
shit,
she
just
liked it.
realized.
Yeah.
Because I told her to watch The Future Diaries. I don't know why it came up. I was like, yeah, watch it. So I don't particularly like it.
Yeah.
I
I just realized the whole time the
No, it's very new.
And so she watched it. She was like, yeah, it was good. And I need to think of another one. I recommended Rent a Girlfriend to her, but I'm sure she'll be.
No, you gotta recommend her something that's similar to that, but just worse.
What's worse than
Recommend like Heavy Object,
I mean, fuck.
because that's made by the same person as Mirai Nikki, but it's
I have
watched that.
oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I'm gonna recommend. You gotta watch.
What are you gonna recommend that next?
Higurashi, but in dubbed. I'm gonna recommend. No. You have to watch it dubbed. It's so much
That's
better.
on Netflix.
Way better than
Is it
that.
actually?
Yeah.
Like the actual like When They Cry dub.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I recently rewatched
Bro, the dub. I watched it. I watched Higurashi dub. This is
Yeah.
back when I never watched sub.
Right.
Because I was like, no, you have to watch it.
Subtitles evil.
Yeah, I used to watch it on a website called Watch Cartoons Online.
Oh my god.
I remember that website.
Yeah.
Go
So I
Throwback Thursday.
and I always used to be like, what do you mean there's no dub? Like, cause I refused to watch Attack on Titan,
Right.
which is when I just got into anime.
Yeah.
Even though I've been watching I'd watched every single fucking film that Jet Li was in with subtitles. I don't know why I drew the line with
Every
anime.
Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, I'd gone through like all of Jet Li and Donnie Yen and Jackie Chan's
Yeah.
filmography because I fucking love them. Fuck, what was I saying? Maylene fucking distracted me.
You're talking about
So
Higurashi.
I watched Higurashi because fucking Class Reflection recommended it.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, I'll watch it. I didn't watch the full video. I didn't watch the review.
Yeah.
Then later on in the video, I think he says, don't watch it dub. It's fucking terrible, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that would have been nice to know. Because I watched this thing and I'm like, what the fuck? This is awful. Why is it called When They Cry?
I've never actually seen it.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's
I
terrible.
kind
It's
of want
so
to.
bad.
I think there's one good voice actress in the entire thing, and she stands out
She's
so
carrying
much.
it. She's carrying
Yeah,
it.
Which character?
I think it's Shion.
Oh, okay.
It's like the fucking like the one teammate on League who isn't female. It's like please, just group, just please, I can do it.
Oh, now I need to watch it.
It's
I
really fun.
love watching horror
I
movies.
really wish that the license was in limbo for the dub, so
Yeah.
you could just watch it live on Twitch, no problems. Because I would love to do like a we all watch Higurashi live.
Oh yeah.
That'd be so fun.
That'd be amazing.
Oh my god. But yeah, Higurashi dub sucks.
Well, it's okay because the new one's coming out soon. So
Yeah.
remake,
Like
which I'm honestly excited for.
It seems like there's a lot. I mean, you've done your seasonal video already.
Yeah.
There seems to be like it seems to be getting back
Hey.
on track and the just amount of anime. That's
Now for the right
Just redo all the good shit.
part, right side.
I mean,
I need to do this
they
2
did it with
times.
Gundam last year and they fucking nailed that.
I mean, they're kind of like doing the Hollywood thing now, right?
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't
Yeah.
get to the point where half
Let's
the
just
season.
remake everything.
Yeah, I really hope. I don't mind the remakes. I really hope it doesn't get to the point where 1/3 of the season is just remakes, because I'm gonna be like,
Well, remember, on the trip that we just came back from, and we're in the hotel room, and they had remade the first episode of Detective Conan.
Yeah, I remember. So we were sitting in a hotel, and there was this. We turned on the TV.
Hello there, everybody.
There was
How are you?
anime on the TV.
And people are just like, "There's anime on the TV."
Without
Hello?
subtitles. How do I watch this without subtitles? So it was an episode of Detective Conan, and it was like obviously new animation, right? And we don't
Jesus.
really follow Detective Conan.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
so we watched it, and I'm like, "Oh, this must be the new episode."
Yeah, and I'm
But
like,
then the more we watched it, we were like, "Wait, hold on, I know what's gonna happen next. What
Yeah.
is this? This is the first episode. It's remade."
I just felt like Subaru at that point. I'm like, I know what's gonna happen. He's gonna kick that globe. Just watch him kick the globe. And then Joey's like, nah, this isn't the first episode. This is like new animation. It's like, watch him kick the globe. He kicked the globe, and then at that point
then
we
it's
realized
But then
it was just a remake.
Joey started doing this like mad Rain Man thing, where he started like Joey was like, all right, and then this is gonna happen.
Yeah,
And
they're
then
like,
this-
they're gonna get in the roller coaster.
like exact things. I'm like, Joey, this is just fucking weird.
Oh,
It's
they're gonna get into the tunnel. He's gonna get the water go on his cheek. They're gonna come out. The head's gonna be
It
decapitated.
was like that Pro ZD video where he just recites all the Peter Pan
Yeah,
or something.
we were like-
we were just sitting there, fucking
drinking our
amazed.
beer, like Joey, stop. We're trying to fucking talk.
I don't
Joey.
know
Stop
why.
fucking
I don't.
drinking.
It's not that I don't even like Detective Conan that much, but for some reason that first episode just sticks in my mind so fucking much. I surprised myself. I was like, oh wow, I actually got that right.
I am before the comments accusing Joey of being a high functioning autist.
No, with Detective Conan episode 1, I am a high functioning autist. I know exactly what happens with everything. I know, because you saw, I knew exactly what happened, like
It
scene
was-
for scene.
It was worrying. It
And
was
I hadn't seen
yeah.
that first episode in over 10 years. So I surprised myself.
Joey with one beer fully unlocks his brain.
So using 100% of my brain power for that.
Okay, 1 gauntlet done. 1 shield armor done. Now for the second one.
Well, I know I have to watch Higurashi Dog now.
Yeah.
No, I've been watching anything. I've been reading manga.
I've been reading manga as well, actually.
Oh yeah? What are you doing?
There's a new manga I discovered recently that's called Records of Ragnarok.
Oh,
Something like
yes,
that.
yes.
That's only like 30 chapters old, but my god, it is fucking great.
Yeah.
So to describe what it's about, so basically it's what the God of High School anime should have been, right? It starts off with just a tournament arc, and it's just been tournament arc this entire time. So the premise is that basically imagine like all gods in every culture has like this council, right? And every few thousand years they just basically vote on whether they should wipe out humanity. And so this time
I read the manga.
yeah, so basically 2020, right? So in the first chapter they just decide, yep, humanity's kind of fucked right now, so let's just put them out of their misery.
Oh, is that fucking Shumatsu no Valkyries?
Yeah.
I didn't recognize the English title. Yeah, that.
I didn't recognize your piss English name.
No, because I was about to say that exact same anime, but then you were explaining, I'm like, No, this sounds like the one. This sounds like the one I'm just
Wait a
about to
minute,
talk
we're
about.
talking about the same show here.
That sounds pretty fucking cool.
No, it's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, so then like the Valkyries come along and be like, let's give humanity a chance. Maybe they're not total pieces of shit. You know, maybe give them a chance to defend themselves. And so she suggests that they just do a fucking massive tournament.
Yeah.
I should do
With
I should
humans.
do.
So it's like a tournament arc of some of like the most famous humans of all time and like the most famous gods of all time.
Yeah.
So fake.
Yeah. So it's basically
Pretty
fate.
much.
It's basically just fate, but it's fate combined with Baki. That's how I would
That's
describe it.
probably the best way to explain
Yeah,
it.
because it's so fucking over the top, and it's the first chapter just starts a tournament arc, and you just have two contestants coming out and just bang the shit out of each other, immediately. But
It's like a train
unlike
in the UK.
yeah, but unlike God of High School, you actually get like the backstories and the front story as they start fighting.
Yeah.
I am throwing shit.
I fucking because right now, because I'm currently reading through that right now, and I'm at the
Okay.
Adam versus Zeus.
Like Adam and Eve.
Adam and Zeus.
Did you eat a fucking apple?
Yeah, he has an apple in his mouth constantly.
Yeah.
And it's fucking great. That fight is
Adam's
so good.
Adam's so fucking OP.
Oh,
it's
he's so
fucking
OP.
ridiculous.
Because Zeus is this fucking like chat as fuck, like
Is
massive
there like a tier list and a nerfs incoming?
Probably, I don't know.
No, because like the appeal of it is that everyone's fucking
OP,
OP.
yeah.
And it's like you get the backstory about how they became OP. So it's like a Baki backstory where everyone has done something fucking ridiculous with their lives. And then
Let's
as
see,
as
this
you
is
find out,
finished.
They like kind of one up each other for overpowered powers and attacks.
Yeah.
And it's Adam versus Zeus felt like a season finale fight, and that's the second
That's
fight.
the second fight.
That's the second fucking fight.
That's only volume. That's only volume 2 of I think currently 8 volumes.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the one I'm reading right now is Heracles versus
Wait.
Jack the Ripper.
I was gonna ask, is there a Jack the Ripper? There's always a fucking
There's
Jack.
always a
of
Jack the
course,
Ripper.
there's always a
That's
Jack
like
the
the
Ripper.
fucking dude who murdered people. It's
Yeah.
not anything impressive.
People don't even know if he actually existed.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
No,
My God.
that fight, Heracles versus Jack the Ripper is fucking great. I don't know, just I love.
Done.
I know I say this with every fucking manga review, but I fucking love the art.
Yeah.
It's just
I'll
something
keep the
so-
boxes.
It's gritty,
Yeah.
but it's also so inoffensive. Like it's just like a great shonen. It's just fucking great.
I just love how balls to the walls it is, and like they have no filler.
No.
It's just like I know you're here for fights.
Yeah.
Here's the fight. We'll give you the backstory as it's going. Don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah.
Here's a hype matchup, and let's just fucking go. Chapter 1, and then when a fight finishes, you get like 0 downtime.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
it immediately goes to the next one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
And
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
The only thing that's bad about it right now is that there are only 30 chapters.
Yeah.
that's pretty much the only downside.
No, done.
I reckon though, if that ever gets animated, and it probably will, considering that it's really big in Japan right now, I just really hope that they don't fucking stretch that shit out like they did with Rocky. I just wish they would just maintain that pace.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Baki's pretty fast with his fights.
Yeah, but also they throw in a lot of bullshit that the manga didn't have. I feel.
guess, yeah.
But then again, the manga also has like some bullshit in it where it's like I didn't need to know about that. It's like there's like like fucking Muhammad Ali Jr. It's like his backstory is like 30 chapters long, and you see him fight for like 2
Are we
chapters.
about to go on a tangent about Baki?
And he gets his ass beat. I don't think we have enough time to go.
We're not
into
gonna have
that.
enough time.
We need
We're
like a
not
full episode.
Yeah, we can do a
for
full
Baki.
episode on Baki.
Baki's great. Read it
We need to
or
get-
watch it before we talk about
We
it.
need to get John on the podcast and just
Yeah.
dedicate the episode to Baki.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great. It's fucking awesome.
As you guys know, I believe I should 21.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes. I show 21.
It's so fucking amazing.
I know, it's great.
His art is god tier.
Oh, we don't have to use this.
Done.
Like there are some panels that like just blow you. Because like it's an American football manga, and you're kind of like with the rough squad, with a bunch of the crazy characters and
Yeah.
the rough around the edges kind of characters, and one of the team captain is a fucking psychopath.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
amazing. I thought he was the villain when he was first introduced.
He looks like the villain, doesn't he?
But he's amazing. Anyway, the whole manga is super endearing. The story is really unpredictable. Like you really have no idea what's going to happen. And shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So if you don't know Munata Yusuke, he did the art for One Punch Man. Yeah.
Not the original.
Yeah.
The redrawn
Yeah, the good one.
Yeah, like there's a panel where like said crazy character does a throw, and he like do an illustration of him like as like a fucking god.
This
throwing
is
it.
really
It's like a 2-page spread, and it's fucking beautiful.
What I love
CFKNO.
no other sports manga has the magic that I showed it. It's the fucking visual metaphors.
Oh my god, it's
yeah.
amazing.
Visual metaphors is why this manga just works so well.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
The first time I saw him do the fucking devil back girls, I didn't know.
Oh my
I
god.
fucking nutted. I'm like, that is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's just like the whole.
Okay.
If you haven't read I fucking think American football is like a trolling sport, man.
Yeah.
But the manga is so good.
Oh, no, that manga got me into American football.
Yeah. It's like that's how I learned the rules of American football. After that manga, I'm like, okay, I can watch American football now.
Yeah. It's almost perfect. Almost.
Are we gonna talk about that one thing?
Well, okay. There's this arc. I don't know if they appear again, because I'm about 2/3 of the way through. Maybe they appear in the end again. So an American team comes over, and there's a black guy, and his superpower is that he's just black, I guess. And that's his whole thing, is that he's super powered because he's black. And that's why he's a great player. And it's just kind of like, when was the manga made?
It was Golden Age, wasn't it? It was mid-2000s, I think.
Mid-2000s?
Yeah.
I guess mid-2000s Japan, I guess you could kind of see why.
I mean, it was around the same era as the questionable Gantz episode.
And it's and it's like the American team's manager hates black people because he was replaced by a black player in the NFL.
Yeah.
And then he refers to like he's just horrible
it's
refers
just
to them as monkeys all the time. It's so uncomfortable.
It's just like the most bare bones exploration of racism.
I guess that's why it's like I guess it would be uncomfortable in real life, but it's so like what someone would think racism is like and not what it is like.
Right.
Yeah, it's like it's just kind of like
It's a bit over the top. It's over the top, definitely.
It's just kind of like yikes when you're reading it. It's just one big yikes.
It's just so funny to me that the superpower he has no other superpower apart from just being black. Like it's just a mutually agreed fact that in the Ice Shield world, black people are just like Supermen.
Yeah, there's so many fucking panels. I screenshotted a bunch where they're just talking about how it's like a superpower, and I was just reading it with my jaw on the ground, thinking like, holy fuck, this is a thing.
Yeah, it's poorly aged manga panels. Right? if there's a fucking Twitter account for that, there's some.
It's just like all of Africa has just a buff in this universe, man. Like everyone else is just nerfed.
Oh my god. It's like there's a line, and I'll send a screenshot.
Okay.
Without a black man's strong yet flexible body, it is impossible to make that kind of play. This is natural-born sprinter, muscles that only black people have.
Nice.
I need to go to it.
I don't know if there's the official translation.
Yeah, I gotta look at it in Japanese, but I assume it's just as bad.
It's just a massive. You read it and you're like, okay, it's just one. Maybe they won't keep doing this, and they keep doing it. It's just like.
Yeah, but I guarantee.
But that aside, right? That aside,
Yeah,
it is an amazing manga. I know some people probably argue you shouldn't forgive that. It's like it's fucking 2000s Japan. They didn't fucking like know any of that shit.
There were lots of manga that were doing stuff like that.
They were never exposed to it, right? It wasn't a thing.
Exactly.
And I kind of, I get it. They wanted to touch on it, but it's like, all right, just speed up.
And there's like a worse way to be viewed than just being good at being a fucking.
At least they didn't like straight up drop the N-bomb, right? Like at least they were subtle about it in a sense, right? If they dropped the N-bomb, then we're like, all right, yeah, maybe it's time we talk about this, but
it's just a yikes to read. And
it's just like one little thorn that just it just hurts a little bit.
Because you want to recommend it and you want to tell how amazing it is, and then you just got to be like, but that's just one thing.
That's one thing you should be careful of. Just
But again,
prepare for
it is an amazing manga. Just be prepared for when you get to that part. This episode of Trash Taste, I want to say a lovely thank you to the beautiful patrons on screen.
Look at all of them.
Look at these beautiful motherfuckers.
Look at the beautiful names.
This
on
guy
screen.
is a motherfucker. I love this guy.
I love this guy.
Really? You think that guy?
Yeah, I simp for this guy.
If you want us to simp over you, then you can do so by going over to our Patreon, patreon.com/trashtaste down in the description.
And simping us.
Simping us,
And thank you so much, because without you, we couldn't do all the cool shit that is coming on very soon.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cool shit that we're planning on right now, and the patrons are there to support us for that. So make sure to go over to there. Also check out our Twitter and subreddit as well. Post your horrible memes and shit posts. We love going through them every day.
Fat cock.
Yeah, fat cock.
And if you're welcome to, you can join me in the VTuber hole.
Join us
in the VTuber hole.
I'm gonna come back next week and like hovering in my chair. Gentlemen, I have discovered.
Gentlemen, I have reached enlightenment. I've seen the light.
Yes.
Anime girls on stream. Thank you, gentlemen. That'll be all.
See ya.
See you next time.
influence the views it gets.
Never.
There's no correlation to that. And, you know, the people may notice how much effort you put in X videos, but just what YouTube cares about, the metrics, the money you make, does hardly get affected.
Oh yeah.
It's all idea based, right?
Yeah,
It's all about, do you have a better idea? Doesn't matter how
Yeah.
you execute it. Do you have a better idea? If you do, we'll pay you more.
Yeah, exactly.
It's unfortunate, but I think I've just come to accept, and I'm totally fine with knowing that maybe my video that I put 2 months of work into won't do well.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that I did it because I can at least be like, I'm capable of this.
It looks good on the resume.
Like
right?
if you were like, I'm working on a video right now where I was a Fiverr seller for like 2 months, and it's all done now. But that's 2 months of work, and if that video bombs, that's gonna be pretty sad.
I'm gonna cry.
That's gonna be pretty fucking sad, isn't it? Because I put 2 months of fucking work into
and then
that.
afterwards you do a video that takes an hour
Yeah.
to make, and you'll be like, they'll get just as many
10
views.
times, like even better sometimes.
That's
right?
YouTube, right? And I think I've just come to accept now that I'm not doing it for the views. I'm doing it because I want to make these videos that I think are cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where I've gotten to now.
Yeah.
I think Trash Taste's been great because it allows me to just even more further lean into that mindset of, I don't really care because we have Trash Taste, and Trash Taste gets more views than most of my videos, and it's just me chatting shit for 2 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I gotta not give a shit about the views.
I've definitely started to care less on my main channel.
Trash Chase.
Care less about the views.
Care less about the views.
You're just like, I don't give a fuck about my channel.
Trash Chase has been like bittersweet, just to see like how much effort we put into our videos on our own channels. Then we come here and chat shit for 2 hours, and we're like 1 million views for like 2 hours just chatting, and I'm just like, what am I doing right and what am I doing wrong?
It's like, hold on, 1 million views and there's only 3 cuts in the video. What's happening?
It's nice though because it feels that like obviously we're doing something right here. You guys must enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
I hope so, at
our dynamic must be working.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, I'm very glad that it's doing well.
But that's the thing, right? Is that because of Trash Taste, because this is quite different to what I do and what we all do on our own channels, it's kind of incentivized me more to explore different things on my main channel.
Yeah,
Like,
same man.
you know, I recently brought out a video where I kind of go personal into like my whole thing about being half
Yeah, that was a
Japanese.
really good video.
Yeah, and I was really scared to upload that because it's got nothing to do with anime.
Yeah.
And it's just my life story basically, and I'm like, I really don't want this to look like another sob story, like a woe is me type of story. But people really enjoyed it, and you know, I asked Mudan as well to like do a little bit different on the editing side of things, and everything turned out amazing. So when I saw that video do well, I was like, okay, maybe I can, even though I'm called the Anime Man, maybe not every video has to be about anime, right? Maybe I can go back to my Let's Play days and just do whatever the fuck I want.
A lot of mine are about voice acting, so it's fine.
Yeah, I know, but at least yours is just VA, right? Like you don't have Sea-Dog voice actor.
That's true. That's true.
Not all my videos are about the United Kingdom. So it's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, how come? Why did you stop talking about Arizona, man? Like, where did the Arizona go? Where did the Arizona go?
Why did I not review Virginia? Come on, man. What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. Because with me, right? At least with you guys, because your names are a lot more general, right?
Yeah.
You're not bound to a certain topic.
I mean, I feel like
I am.
Have you ever thought about changing your name?
I have, in a sense, yes. Actually, a number of times I thought about it. Like when I was still doing Let's Plays, I thought about changing it just because, first of all, half the games I play aren't even anime. And second of all, I'm uploading like 5 Let's Plays in a week and 2 anime videos a week. So I thought, is there really a point to call myself the Anime Man? But at that point, now the Anime Man is just a brand.
Yeah,
right?
True.
People know me not as Joey, but as the Anime Man.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to just suddenly change the name, because I've seen instances of YouTubers who are already established in the name who decide on a whim to change their username to something because it doesn't fit their current image.
Yeah.
And it's never worked out.
I know one channel I think it's worked out. There was a channel called he goes by Lemino. Have you seen his videos?
Oh yeah. He used to be a top 10 channel, didn't he?
He used to be called Top 10.
My God, let me know. Like he
videos
basically
are
he
amazing.
just does fucking Netflix documentaries now. That's kind of like the level of YouTube content that he puts out.
Really good stuff.
Yeah.
Really but yeah, he used to be called Top 10s.
Yeah.
And obviously he's not doing Top 10s now. I think he might do them every now and then. I don't think he does them.
Right.
But yeah, he changed his name. And I remember being like weirded out at first. I was like, what? Why?
Yeah.
But now you don't give a shit.
Yeah. But that's the thing, right? I feel that is just a really small handful.
True.
Yeah.
Where most of the time you're just like, oh god, why did their name change? I'm
why are
they
they
should be
making
resetting all the SEO. And
yeah,
stuff.
why are they making completely different content? I didn't sign up for this shit. I mean, like, respect to anyone who has the balls to do that, because I wouldn't be able to get away from like my brand that I've built up over this entire time.
Right.
You know,
That's like if, for example, right, like you took away VAU,
Yeah.
right, and you just turned it to CDOL.
I don't think it would change anything.
I don't know, man. I think it might.
I think it's more like if you just change your name to like Connor.
Yeah, true.
That's why, but that's the reason why, like, for me, for example, I want to, like, say on Trash Taste, right, I just want to be established as Joey, not as the anime man, right?
Right,
because I feel that's a completely different side of me.
Yeah, because in the you're gone in the clips, aren't you? Right?
Yeah.
Because we had a discussion when we were making the channel. We were like, so in the clips, are we calling the anime man did XX thing, or like
Or just
Joey?
Joey.
Yeah.
I think I was of the mindset of like, okay, well, it's a podcast and it's very personal, and they're probably gonna be talking about personal things. I think it should be Connor, Joey,
Yeah.
etc.
It's like, and not to say that we don't mind you guys calling us by our usernames, right?
Yeah.
But I think the end game for Trash Taste, at least in my mind, is that I don't want to be known as the Anime Man Geek and Cedar. I wanted us to be known as Joey, Gart, and Connor of Trash Taste.
Yeah.
The boys.
The boys, right?
Yeah. Because I remember, I wanted to be able to like, because I have all these fucking cool stories that are fucking useless to me. What am I gonna? When am I ever gonna get mileage out of the story?
When am I gonna monetize my stories?
Right.
Come on, let's just
commoditize it.
Let's just commoditize my entire fucking life.
Well, no, dude, I love telling the chess story because that's such a fucking cool story, and I never get any use out of it.
Yeah.
And also, people just like, I don't know, it's like adding layers to like. To me, I love it when I get to see my personal side that I actually like.
Yeah.
And like, I think that, I don't know, I'll just fucking say it. I love fucking talking. I love talking. I just won't shut the fuck up.
I mean, I would argue we wouldn't have a podcast if we didn't like talking. Right?
That's true.
That's why I can stream just chatting for like 4 hours. 'Cause I'm a fucking psychopath, I guess. I just won't shut up.
I have too many stories to hold.
I just want to keep fucking chatting shit. I don't know. I love talking, and it's great being able to. I love talking about YouTube as well. So I think it's such a.
Because you never get the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, you never, because all of our friends, all of our family, they don't know what the fuck we do.
Yeah, and I could talk about it with you guys, but I pretty dominate every single conversation we have off the podcast. You know what I mean? So it's nice to just talk about it here, and then we can just chat shit like poopy stinky on in private.
We're sorry for anyone who got into this podcast thinking it was going to be like an anime exclusive podcast.
Yeah, because I know
I think you two were worried about that, and I was like, no, dude, I want it to be fucking like chatting.
I don't know. Like I wanted to be like
mix.
eventually.
Yeah.
We start off as an anime podcast, right?
And then we
because that's what
eventually
know
grow
about.
out
And then we can eventually maybe start tensioning out. But no, right from the get-go, first episode we were like,
I'm glad.
Let's not talk about any
Japan.
anime. Let's talk about Japan. Yeah, but we're really glad that you guys have like kind of stuck around and just enjoyed us chatting shit. Like arguably more so than us chatting about anime.
Yeah.
I wonder. Going back to the previous topic, is it like because you hear a lot of advice that YouTubers give to people? I feel like a lot of it's pretty shit. Let's be honest. A lot of it's pretty fucking.
Like how so?
Like
I mean, don't give examples necessarily, but like how are they shit?
Right. There's generic phrases that YouTubers say, and let's be honest, we say it because it's fucking easy. Like
you mean what I'm gonna call like the convention panel answers.
Give me the most stereotypical, and I'll say if these are the shit ones. Give me the most stereotypical answers on advice when someone asks you how to be a YouTuber.
Just be yourself.
Oh, okay, that is fucking terrible advice.
Shake my head.
Do you know how many people I know who are insufferable? I have so many mates where I'm like, listen, you're a fantastic fucking mate, but if you act like this on camera, no one's gonna want to watch. You know what I mean? You have a lot of mates, you're like, you kind of come off as a dick.
See, because for me now, I used to say that just be yourself, right? Just have fun with it. Have fun with it, But nowadays, I just make it a meme because I get asked so many times. So when someone's like, how do you start becoming a YouTuber? I just say,
are we actually going to break this down?
Should we give advice? I think why not? Because people want to know fucking YouTube advice. We may as well like actually give good advice.
How to become a successful YouTuber from
right,
Trash Taste. I feel like we say generic advice because there's I feel like the generic advice that we give is like the core of like
it is true. But it's fucking useless to most people.
It is useless because there's only so much you can say on like a half-hour panel. You know what I mean?
It's one of those things where it's like, in the show when the old man gives advice and then 10 years later when he actually does it, you're like, fuck, he was right. That's pretty much the advice. Like, because you're like, it's completely useless to anyone starting out because that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But when you've been doing it for this long, it is the core, like you said.
Yeah.
But the be yourself thing is like, I think that's the biggest like
Cop out. It is a bit of a cop out.
because you're not yourself as a normal person. You're not a presenter. No one normally is a presenter or a personality who's made for like camera. You have to get that, and you do it by forcing yourself to act maybe a little bit more exaggerated than you normally do, right? And then over time, maybe you get way more comfortable, and that does become your kind of like default, right?
I don't know, because like be yourself to me is like, I guess, less accurate than just don't try to be someone you're not.
That's true. Don't change your personality.
Like if you are going to play a character that is based on your own self, which is I feel like what like a lot of us do online anyway. You know what I mean? It's just like an exaggerated, perfected version of ourselves.
That's what I say. I say like, imagine you on your best day, and that is you on every single one of these YouTube videos. That's what it should be. You know, whether or not that should be right, like should you be sad on camera and stuff like that? It's like it's not really about that. It's think of every single best personality trait you have and show that. Like make that come through.
Yeah.
And so that does require a bit of fuckery going on with your personality. You do have to change it a little bit. But I found as well that it made me a better person in general. That like the things that were people liked about me became more prominent in my general personality. So it wasn't more so that I was faking it, more so that the real me kind of changed into a more confident version of myself. And YouTube has a way of really making you see your flaws.
Oh yeah. It's a fine balance as well, because I feel
Concentration is a thing.
It's not good at like it's not about like faking a personality, right? Because
it's exaggerated.
If you but if you exaggerate it too much,
agreed.
That's when people are like,
then you become
press X to doubt.
Then you become that psychopathic vlogger.
Yeah. Then you become that psychopathic vlogger who is like the most angel image online, but then when you meet them in person, they're an absolute cunt.
Yeah.
Well, it's like sometimes in conventions, people come up to me like, "Wow, you're a lot more calm than in your videos," and it's like, well, yeah, because.
Do you get that?
Oh yeah. I mean, I am like, though, if I'm fucking crazy in my videos or doing something stupid, like I genuinely am like that, but I can't do that all the time.
Right.
Otherwise, you're a psychopath. No one will want to be around.
You're right. You're a psychopath or guy for you, right?
In real life, it's fucking annoying if you're in a friend group and someone wants to fucking be the center of attention all the time. Like, it's not natural to want the center of attention all the time. It's totally okay to be in a friend group and be like, I'm just not going to say anything for 5 minutes and I'll wait for my time to join in.
Exactly. And if you don't join in at all, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever.
You can just be there.
There's plenty of YouTubers I've met where
not going to say any names, obviously, but
I don't want to get in trouble.
We've had our fair share.
This is the gossip we have behind the scenes, unfortunately.
Yeah, if the cameras weren't on, we'd totally be saying names. Like, yeah, that person sucks.
It's because when you see drama on YouTube behind the scenes sometimes, and you're like, wow, everyone's drama. No one knows about it. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, every YouTuber you watch probably has some drama.
Yeah. It's just about whether
everyone has dirt on someone else.
It's just about whether they choose to monetize.
That's so true. That's so true.
But everyone has shit with other people. It's very natural.
I mean, I've had issues with other YouTubers before, but I've always done it in private, and I've always squashed that in private. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've always, if someone's crossed the line, I've told them.
Yeah. I guess going back to like general advice on how to be a successful YouTuber, I think one thing that's not really mentioned a lot is just know who your audience is. Like, don't try to appeal to everyone. You know what I mean?
No.
Don't try and please everyone.
You're going to be disliked by a lot of people.
Yeah, you're going to be disliked by a lot of people. Just accept that. I feel like one thing that not many people think about, especially like even us when we started, we didn't really think about it. We didn't really think, oh, I want to be this kind of person or aim for this kind of audience. But it's something you kind of grow into. And now, all three of us have very different brands in terms of like what our content is about. And it's something we grow into. But you, like
ABC,
trying to be a YouTuber has a harder time getting into that because you have way more competition. Yeah. Right? Because I know that if I were just starting YouTube out today, I would be totally different. Like my content would be totally different than what I'm doing now. And that's because I exist, right? So if I exist,
I thought it was.
you can't do the same thing I do.
Oh, this was me.
The same space that I do. Right. And so one thing that you got to find is like a unique way to make yourself memorable. And that might sometimes that might just be your how you approach your content. Sometimes that may be your personality.
Daddy,
But a lot of these successful
please,
YouTubers that are rising up quickly have found a way to make their own niche, even if it's like this very saturated market. Like I think the person who like sticks out to me the most recently I can think of was like Nakey Jakey and how like fast he rose, and that's because his content and the way he delivered it was just so unique compared to every other gaming content out there. Even though gaming was such a saturated market,
Gaming essay side of YouTube is everywhere.
Yeah, and I would say like that's one extreme. You don't have to go like as unique as him, but even like a lot of other people who are rising up have found a way to make their own voice unique or make their presentation unique or something that is memorable about them, if that makes sense.
And it's funny as well because a lot of those types of YouTubers tend to be the most humble.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like I remember in a Nakey Jakey video he once said like, yeah, because I'm just JonTron on a exercise ball. That's what he called himself. He's like, I'm JonTron on an exercise ball. And I'm like, you shouldn't sell yourself that short because he's completely different. He's made up his own thing. And I feel, as you said, that's the thing, right? It's like there's nothing wrong with getting inspired by an already existing YouTuber. And like, you know, being like, I like that aspect of this YouTuber, so I'm gonna take that into my own thing. But there's a difference between getting inspired by PewDiePie and then trying to be PewDiePie 2.0.
I think when I started YouTube, I think like I definitely loved dance videos, but I just knew that like it just doesn't work with me. As much as I'd love to be able to make a gig video, I just can't. I can't pull it off.
It's a gig video because it's a gig video.
And you kind of I think you learn, a good YouTuber will learn very quickly what tools they're working with. And you can figure out what you can kind of get out of that.
The sword.
It's difficult though, because I think again, like you've said, like a lot of people with like specialties.
C4.
So if you want to join something like gaming, you need a fucking good skill to separate.
Yeah, exactly.
So think like, you know, if you're making a video, like is it just another carbon copy of someone else's? Or I always told myself, like, let's say, even though we're in different genres, right? Let's say Markiplier uploads a video, right, at the same time I upload a video. What reason does someone have to watch my video over his? Because, you know, this is the problem, right? It's only X amount of time in a day, and you need the eyeballs on you. So you need to make your videos as good as the best people on YouTube, otherwise people aren't going to watch. Like some people will, and they'll be very grateful because you're doing a very niche thing, but in general, you need to make your content like as good as other people around you. It doesn't matter how big or small you are. This is the fundamental.
Because everybody starts off small.
Everyone starts off small. The problem is that the YouTube algorithm doesn't give a fuck at your size.
I mean, I'd say that I obviously agree you should make your content as good as possible. I just don't think, especially as a small growing YouTuber, making your content as good as like some of the bigger YouTubers.
You're not going to, but you should have that mindset of
you should eventually. But what I'm saying is like if you're starting out YouTube, some of the charm is just discovering this unknown YouTuber who just like is like a diamond in the rough. Right? You shouldn't like the quality of your videos. You shouldn't need to think that you need to make like a JonTron fucking quality-esque video right off the bat, because like I feel like you should getting into YouTube. You should understand what YouTube is at its core.
God damn.
I think I watched like,
Okay.
I still do.
And YouTube at its core isn't a video hosting platform.
Wow.
YouTube at its core is a friendship simulator. And I mean that's it is.
Only the thing it takes the slow like editing that go in text in between.
The thing is, a lot of the most successful YouTubers, you know what their personality is like, and a lot of the reason why I started watching like YouTubers big or small is because I like part of their personality, and there was some like even if there was someone I hated, there was part of their personality or part of their content that I couldn't stop watching or drew me to it, right? And I feel like a lot of the successful YouTubers have been able to kind of like convey their personality into their content in some way.
It's true.
Now that goes back to like being like memorable and stuff like that. But you know, it plays into like parasocial relationships and all that, which is a totally fucking different topic. But if you're talking about success, like it's basically the more like you can become successful quickly by just having people who relate to you as a person. And
Social
it
media.
goes into you can't please everyone because your personality is not going to appeal to everyone. But having your own, putting yourself out there, and if people like you or if people find party interesting and you can convey that, then you will grow as a YouTuber.
It's true. I think unfortunately everyone can't be like ultra mega charming right off the bat. Like I mean, like Report of the Wii, I love that guy. I love him. And that kind of personality doesn't come along often, right?
No.
It's just pure charming innocence.
Yeah.
But you know, like what if you have like fucking just a normal medium boring personality, right? Like I feel like I probably had like a boring ass personality.
Oh yeah, no.
right?
All of our first videos were just like
But it's like developing that along as you're finding your niche, like you said, like going into it, like knowing your audience. These are all important things.
Like, you know, I was someone who was like this, you know, awkward, antisocial kid.
Same.
And especially like as a YouTuber, I still don't feel like I've changed a lot. I just know that, hey, like if I'm gonna be like when I realized, hey, if I'm gonna be a fucking degenerate, let's just like let's just go all out. I don't fucking give a shit anymore. You know what I mean? And it's just
that's better.
It's just taking part of yourselves and just like going full throttle with it. I don't know because I knew.
I agree.
Yeah, I knew like that's just gonna make you stand out. You know what I mean? And like I'm not ashamed of being a fucking degenerate, and I'm fucking glad that I took that change in my content. You know? Because it just made me like it just made me less embarrassed about being who I was originally, and like. Instead of being a quiet kid, I could just talk about all the shit I was like thinking about, right? Anime titties, let's go, baby.
So bottom line, how to be a successful YouTuber? Be yourself. Just be yourself.
I guess that's
kind of like
that's
what I'm talking about.
Goes back
because it's the core, right? It's the fucking core that I'm talking about. Where I can't normally I can't say this kind of answer in a fucking panel or a convention.
Bore everyone to death.
Yeah,
but you know, and I also think it's important to just upload, like just
consistency.
I have so many friends who are like, I'm working on something big, like it's big. I'm sure you all have this friend who's like, oh, I've got shit in the works. Yeah. And then it's like 2 years later, oh, it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. And then they upload it, and then they're like, that's it. I'm famous. I'm done. And they like realize they have to do it again.
The amount of channels I've seen that have more update videos than actual content on their channel is staggering.
This is and it's that thing, right, where I think everyone who watches YouTube idolizes that YouTuber who uploads once every 3 months, and it's a legendary. Right? But in reality, right, there's only a very small room for channels like that. There's only a select few who can do that. And in reality, most of us have to just keep fucking uploading. That's just how it is. Because a lot of us just aren't capable of putting in that amount of work into a video. Like, love, what's his name? Frederick Munsha? What's his name?
Oh, Down the Rabbit Hole.
Down the Rabbit Hole. Love his videos. I don't mind how long it takes him. Because that man must put in, I don't even want to know how much work he puts in. I love that Wings of Redemption.
Oh, it's like the 2.5 hour long.
I've watched that like 4 times.
In the same sense, you know, like The Right Opinion, for example.
Right, exactly. I watched his 4
hour.
When I was sick, I watched his 4-hour video in one sitting of his Nick Carter avocado video.
Oh my God.
And I thought I was losing my damn mind watching this. But you know, again, it's a very, everyone wants to be that channel, right? The really well-respected channel that does that. But unfortunately, I think as a YouTuber, you'll know very quickly on if you can do that or not, if that's your kind of thing. Some people can do that. A lot of people just got to accept that you're going to be that dude who makes one video every 2 days. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, just embrace it.
There's a space for that on YouTube.
Yeah, there's a space for everything. If you've got to make slime videos, don't.
I, for one, love the slime videos, to be honest with you. When I discovered that like a week ago, I was like, okay,
you know,
kind of like it, not gonna lie.
You know what the biggest pitfall I think a lot of YouTubers fall down? Is that when they get one successful video series, they're like, make 10 of that.
Do it again.
Make 10 of that.
Do it again.
And I think
you mean every top 10 channel?
Oh my god! Like you meet people and they just make repeats and repeats of the same video. Yeah. And you've got to realize.
Don't you feel bored with that kind of content?
You haven't made any other foundation to keep people engaged.
Jack
when that stops, eventually you're away. You've kind of got not really anything else. That's why like
you're gonna burn out eventually.
Right.
Like we talked about, putting a foundation is actually really, really important.
Super important.
Something that most people don't think about, because most people would just want to get as successful as they can,
more
as
views,
quickly as they can.
More views. And it's like I've been doing the cosplay series. And I've done a fuck ton of those. Yeah. But I do one of them about every 2-3 months. Yeah. So they're really well spaced out. It's really important to just make sure you're diverse.
Oh no, break up.
Make sure the synergy of your uploads are diverse enough to get the cooperation.
I mean, that's the exact problem I had with Answer Me Samurai, right? Like, I haven't done one in like 7 months, 8 months or something, and people to this day ask me when's the next Answer.
But when you bring it out, people are gonna be like, hell.
When I do it, eventually.
New Eucerin Poreless Solution for minimizer serum with glycolic acid and lactic acid, clinically proven to significantly minimize pores and even skin texture. 93% users confirm pores look tighter in 4 weeks. Best paired with other pro
Are you serious?
products for oily skin with enlarged pores.
Oh my god.
Win giveaway and get a consultation now.
Maybe. It's gonna be great.
Right. Yeah.
But the reason why I stopped making those for the longest time is because that's exactly what happened. It was really successful the first time, and I was like, I'll do it every week. Just do it over and over and over again. I've made like 60 Answer Me Samurais, right?
Yeah.
And now at this point, I'm like, I want to do something else with it. I just don't want to like upload another fucking Q&A again, because that's essentially what it is. It's just a fucking Q&A.
I also just want to make sure people know that at the end of the day, we're just fucking dudes who just talk shit in front of a camera. It's like not a big deal. Like, why do people get like people with 10,000 subs like an egos? And I'm like, bro, my job is literally me being a clown. I do not think you're hot shit ever.
I don't know why people do that either.
You talk about Japanese cartoons, dude. That's sad.
Yeah, dude.
like, dude, come on, fucking know your place. Jesus Christ.
It's like it blows my mind how you see like some of these channels, like you see like reaction channels, and they're like, kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. It's like, bro,
like chill. I see the shit you're posting on Twitter. I'm just like, bro, just stop, man.
The audacity of this man. It's just insane.
It's just like there are like a few channels who could be complete assholes, and I'd be like, I'm still gonna watch, dude. You're fucking god tier content.
Yeah.
You deserve it. A good dick sucking.
Yeah.
But most of us are shitty YouTubers who don't make anything, so don't get an ego. We don't do anything impressive.
Yeah. You're not.
And I think having that attitude towards it, like, each one of my videos is my baby, and I care so much about it, but I never ever think I'm
okay. I thought it was way more heavier.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think I thought.
In making you a down-to-earth person and personality.
No. Being humble goes.
Wait for a second. Wait for a second.
And that's what it is. Like as Gan said before, right? Like YouTube is just a friendship simulator. And if you want to get those friendships, being humble is probably the best personality trait you can have on YouTube.
Oh, dude, I've made some of the best friends of my life in YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Here we are now, the boys.
The boys wouldn't have come together if one of us was a dick.
And like, everyone I've met, obviously including you guys, it's just like you just have this like total talent. They just don't see themselves as anything special.
No.
I mean, I feel like very lucky to be in the place that I am now.
Oh, same.
I wake up and I'm like, man, I'm fucking lucky to be here, man.
Dude, I'm gonna smash a cone beanie sandwich and get back to work. This is amazing. Like, I'm in fucking Japan. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Meanwhile, like people with like 100k subs who are just like the massive ego is like, where's my caviar in the morning?
Oh no, dude, I've seen some abhorrent behavior from people who just think they're hot shit.
Yeah. And then this isn't just limited to YouTubers, but like Instagrammers.
Instagrammers,
TikTokers. My God, like, just chill it. Just don't be an arsehole. That's the second
You want to be a
thing.
successful YouTuber? Don't be a dick.
But also, I think thinking about the future as well, and just planning ahead, I think is also important because for like when you hear about YouTuber success stories, everyone always just sees, oh man, they're growing so fucking quickly, right? I want that. I want to grow quickly. But what they don't see a lot of the times is how fucking long a lot of these YouTubers worked before that, right? Because you always see that one YouTuber who rises up quickly, like Mr. Beast, for example. Mr. Beast was like, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, he was like the hottest shit on YouTube in terms of.
Still kind of is.
I mean, he still is. He's still like one of the.
Approaching like 50 mil.
He's like one of the biggest creators on this platform. But what a lot of people don't talk about is just how many times he had failed and how many different kinds of content that he did. And he like, if you want to be a YouTuber, you're gonna put in the grind, and it is going to be a grind. And not a lot of YouTubers talk about the grinds they put into before they were like successful. Because everyone always sees that massive fucking year that they had, right? But like, I remember being a small YouTuber and working like, I've been on YouTube for 13 years, and most of that 13 years was being a fucking nobody. You know what I mean?
So, I have a question. How many years did you work on a YouTube channel before you saw a pen?
Almost.
And then, you know, okay, because do you ever get those comments where people are like, dude, YouTubers make too much money?
Yeah.
And then I always just tell them, dude, work for 7 years for nothing and then see if you like, if you want, tell me you want to work for 7 years at the chance of being successful and getting some money. And it's also a system that allows some amazing things. The reason why some people make, you know, like, I'm never going to make nearly as much money as someone like Logan or Jake Paul makes.
Yeah.
But that system is also in place so that one animator who makes one video a month can just make enough to get by.
Yeah.
Because if Logan Paul and Jake Paul didn't make that much, then the animator down there couldn't make that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's some of these YouTubers have way too much fucking money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a system that, you know, you only see the success and you never, like you said, you never see the hard work. Like you never see the 40 hours a week I was putting in while trying to get a degree.
Yeah, when we say
to get it
rise and
work.
grind, we mean that half as a joke,
Like-
but we genuinely mean that.
I mean, we
sometimes.
talked about how we try to have a less hands-on approach now. Like, you know, some of us to varying degrees of
Like
success.
like any business, you grow and you delegate the
But
jobs.
there,
Right?
like, I don't think there is literally a YouTuber I know that hasn't gone through a period where they just wanted to, where all they did was do YouTube from moment to night, from like waking up to night. Like there was a year, I'm sure for all three of us, where we just, this was all we did.
Oh, yeah.
And we put in that fucking grind. And the hard part was learning, once we were successful, how to get out of this grind, because it's like unsustainable. But you gotta be prepared to put the work in, because it is going to be really, really hard fucking work. Because you gotta compete with everyone. And every YouTuber I know has gone through a period where they've just wanted to fucking kill themselves for how much work they've done. But that's just the landscape, right? Because that's how much people want to succeed. And if you're not prepared to do that for like a year at least, because some people do it for more. Minimum, like a minimum, you got to do this for a year. Doesn't matter what kind of life situation you're in, whether you're in like fucking uni, like you're working, you've got a job. YouTube doesn't care. YouTube doesn't wait for that shit.
It's unfortunate because, you know, obviously, likely the more older you get, the more responsibilities you have, which means less time for YouTube. And it sucks because life isn't fucking fair. And, you know, we're really lucky that we all started at like a perfect time, which is in university where we could afford to throw everything else out the window, you know. And I feel bad, you know, because sometimes you get emails from people who are like, you know, working fathers. Or, and you're like, hey, I really need to do X and X. And I'm like, fuck, dude, like, I mean, it's kind of hard because you really have to put in way more time than you could ever put in your situation. And it sucks because it's not fair. It's not.
Because like for me, when people ask me what do I have to do to like make YouTube my job, the first thing I ask them, no matter how many like sub counts they are, if they were thinking about making this a job, I'm like, are you prepared to take a year out of your life
to make it work?
To make it work, at least a year out of your life. If you're prepared to take a year out of your life to make this work, then it's something I think is feasible with the right work ethic. Because it's not just about work. It's not just about, because with YouTube, you not only have to work hard, you have to work smart.
Okay, I'm done really. Time to put in everything.
Like that 1 year is like you have a chance of becoming
But like, okay, here's if we're throwing pure numbers into this, into the algorithm, I feel like if you have over 100,000 subscribers, you can make this into a job.
Yeah, you probably could. You're maybe not right at that point, but you can easily get.
No, like
with the good amount of views.
Yeah,
I reckon with a healthy amount of views.
With a healthy amount of views, like if you've just like obviously just reached 100,000 and you have
don't
like
quit your job. Don't quit.
Yeah. I'm not saying you can quit your job, but you do have a chance to make this a job if you play your cards right.
True.
But like I said, are you prepared to take a year out of your life? Maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like the crossroads I've seen a lot of people at.
And there's also, you know, you might see a channel and they might have gotten like a big burst of numbers, but there's maybe something going on in their channel that's quite unhealthy, right? Like you can see, like if their channel is like low views, and one big view, and that's consistent with what they're getting. It's normally a bad sign. It's like we can just see a channel and we can know if it's going to be like successful.
Because most of the time, if you reach 100,000, you have some kind of a foundation.
You've been doing something right.
You've got a foundation, and this is like, unless you've just had one banger video and then you've just reached 100,000. But like most, like I'm throwing this out, but like most of the cases I know where someone reaches 100,000, I knew that they could turn it into a job.
Oh,
and it
100%.
was something that you won't be living well when you start off
Like,
doing it.
I did
Won't be
not.
living
None of us did.
None of us were.
I was worrying about being kicked out of my house. So that was fun.
But if you understand enough about how to monetize your work and the internet, like fucking artists, please learn how to monetize your work. There's so many talented people out there where they're not making a single penny because they don't know how to market their skill sets.
Yeah.
Like if you just do a bit of research about how to market yourself and how to monetize your platform, you can make this a job.
I truly do think anyone can do YouTube. Like it's not.
I do as well.
I think it just takes different amounts of time for different people.
Yeah.
But I think anyone can do it.
Some
Like,
people
I
it just
genuinely-
clicks. For some people, you really have to grind it out.
So at the end of the day, and even if you're a working father with 10 kids, I'm sure there is a chance or some path that you can make it work, right? That's
Okay.
Figure it out.
It's hard, man.
Okay.
I mean, there's no foolproof way to make it happen.
We're not saying it's easy. There's no foolproof way, but there is, I guess, ways that you can increase your chances. There's a lot of ways.
We can definitely go way more in depth into this in future podcasts.
I can chat for like 4 hours on this shit. Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So we'll
I'm
probably
done.
leave it for another episode.
Guys, I am done for
Thank you
the day.
to all the patrons, first of all. As you can see on the
Everything
screen.
has been completed for 3. This is a 3-day project.
They're all amazing people.
Okay,
And you
like
to
This
be-
guy could be a successful.
it could be a 24-hour
That
project.
guy could be a successful YouTuber.
What if you were like pointing to like an already successful shit?
Sea-Dog V.
It's like
I'm
what?
not successful yet.
Self-funded. But yeah, if you'd like to
Done.
join in on the Patreon and help us support the show, then go to patreon.com.
Thank you guys for enjoying this series.
But yeah,
Maybe
also
more
follow
in
us
the
on
future.
subreddit and Twitter.
But
Post
I will
chat,
hardly
all
do
that
it.
shit.
The next one might be a HD.
Check out the show.
Hardly,
Check
I hardly
out
buy
the
MG.
shows if you wanna spread the
So thank you guys for
degeneracy,
watching
trash
everything.
Again, these pre-orders will only be around for 2 weeks, I believe, until October 24th. So again, go to
So
operator.co/.
thank you guys.
Links in the description if you'd like to pre-order these. Because
Bye-bye.
gone. These.
Love me, it's just getting harder and harder to do. Got my head says no, my phone keeps calling you. You never pick up unless you got nothing to do. But you say that you want me, but just I want you. Over and over, like it's over. Will your games ever be through? Play me over and over, pound when I love her. Hoping you run out of quarters soon. Don't hurt me, leave me, no I don't mean that. Love me all the way today. It's killing me out. Fear is holding me down. But I wanna want you. I'm down to the ground, sitting on this night. If I die, it's with you.
Bye guys.